Alright, welcome everyone to the stream. Seems like one of the cameras is not working, but not gonna try and restart the stream for that, so we'll live with one camera this stream. Welcome everyone. So today we are flying in Microsoft Flight Simulator again, and we are gonna fly from Stockholm Arlanda to Karlstad. It's been requested from the request to fly, so why not do it? It's a pretty short flight, and I think that will be fine. Let's play and start the game. So feel free to join. I'm gonna. I haven't decided if I'll fly in Vatsim or the multiplayer mode. So depends a little bit on you guys, what you feel, what you want to do, and if you know Vatsim and so we can do Vatsim. Otherwise, we'll do multiplayer. So feel free to join. Let's see, where is there's the flight simulator. Here we go. Alright, so we're gonna fly the Airbus A320-200. Probably with the Scandinavian Airlines livery. Emil Aviation, tjenare. Hur är läget? Hoppas att du haft en bra dag. Vill du också vara med och flyga? Och ska vi köra Vatsim eller inte i så fall? Emil, superbra här själv. Hur var det i Västerås? Jo, men det var bra i Västerås. Jag hade velat vara där längre, men jag hade barnen med mig, så fick jag göra det bästa av situationen. De var inte jätteintresserade av det. Men det var häftigt att vara ombord på en DC-3 och liksom få en bra guidning. Liksom sådär. Det var riktigt häftigt. Så att jag kan verkligen rekommendera det museet. De har ju flygsimulator där också. Både JAS och Metropolitan och A320. Det var några till och med också. Men de har bara öppet på söndagar, så att det är lite speciellt. Så det gäller att passa tiden när man är där, och typ öppet till klockan 4 bara. Men ja, det kan jag verkligen rekommendera om du inte har varit där. Emil, härligt i alla fall. Absolut, det var det. Det var riktigt nice. Vi hade nog faktiskt stannat längre om det inte var så att min ena dotter fastnade i en sån här flygplansleksaksgrej som, ja, efter det så, ja, då var det typ bara att gå därifrån och käka glass. Yes, okej. Då ska vi se. Let's see. Vincent, tjenare. Och Isak, bra. Hej. Och grattis i efterskott igen. Vatsim skulle vara roligt. Okej, men då kör vi en Vatsim då. Varför inte? Let's go. Är det ens skillnad? Ludvig, thank you for the follow. And hur länge ska de vara i ugnen? Till klockan, det kommer pipa. Typ 4 timmar. 4 timmar till? Nej, alltså det har varit typ sen 7, så det är väl typ 1 timme till eller något sånt. Men jag har koll på det. Jag ska sova snart. Jag ska köra en kortflygning. Bye bye. Nej tack. Hejdå. Alright guys, so sorry. Just talking to the wife. Alright, so let's see. Är det ens skillnad på Flight Simulator och Flight Simulator 2024? Ja. Alltså framförallt molnen, det skulle jag säga är det största skillnaden som jag märker av det. Alltså rent visuellt. Och sen prestandan är bättre. Alltså har du en sämre dator så tycker jag att det presterar bättre i Flight Simulator 2024. Emil, sitter och lyssnar på ESGG-app och Ground. Eurowings är supersura för de är över 2 timmar senare blev runway change till bana 03. Deras försök på övertalning gick inte så bra då Ryanair redan var på approach med Vectors. Aj. ESGG, alltså Göteborgs-appen. Okej, nice. Alltså live, alltså inte på Vatsim utan på... Eller? Är det Vatsim som det är live eller är det på riktigt? Okay, let's go to Stockholm Arlanda. We are gonna select a gate here first. Actually, well, it doesn't really matter. Well, yeah, maybe it does. I don't know. Just gonna, before I forget, to turn on the... nej, real life. Okay. Oh, shit. Jobbigt. Oh. Aha, det finns att lyssna på live ATC. Okej. Jag ska kolla in det. Jag ska göra så här så jag ser er andra också. Nu ska vi se. Isak, jag hade världens bästa dag igår. Härligt att höra och stort grattis i efterskott. Jag åt så mycket glass och fika och fick så mycket presenter. Härligt. Och stort grattis i efterskott. Jag fick en liten vattenflaska från Flying Tiger och en kamera som jag kan ha på datorn. Nice, härligt. Jag kan ta lite flygplansbilder. Eller på datorn till webcam typ, eller? ESGK, nu ska vi se, vad är det för någon... Vilken är det? Eskilstuna. Vi körde till Eskilstuna igår, så vi tar något annat. Vi tar Karlstad idag, tänker jag. Flight Simulator är 144 GB på Xbox och Flight Simulator 2024 är 25 GB. Ja, för att 2020, du behöver en bra internet connection. Har du inte det så då kan du, eller då är det bättre med 2020 eftersom att man har det på lysken. Så det är bättre med 2020 om du har dålig internet connection. Freaky Silain, varför kan jag inte skriva något? Jo då, det tror jag att du kan göra. Kalush, gör Siri nu. Inte idag, jag har inte så mycket tid den här gången. En annan gång kan jag köra det. Den ligger planerad, en flygning till Damaskus planerad längre fram. Men inte idag. Freaking Silla, allt till Genève snart. Yes, jag ska försöka göra det. Jag har lite problem med inspelningen sen när man ska titta på replayen av flyg. Nu ska vi se, jag ska bara sätta på multiplayer där, så. Så när man kör en inspelning av flyg så startar jag igång ett program som kör inspelningen. Jag upptäckte att en flygning som jag gjorde från Köpenhamn till Köln, då stannade den typ när jag var på descend. Och så kunde jag inte återspela alltså själva landningen och sådär. Så det är lite jag vet inte. Om det är någon som har lösning på problemet så säg till hur. Det använder Flight Control Replayer, inte den inbyggda versionen för den funkar inte med Phoenix. Komplicerat. Så om någon vet någon lösning på det, eller om det finns en bättre replayer tool, så let me know. Okej, då ska vi se. Free flight. Ska vi se. Så att jag hoppas kunna köra Stockholm till Genève snart också då. Eller jag har ju kört några rutter, men som sagt det gäller att de spelas in också för att jag ska kunna lägga in dem. Eller lägga upp videorna. Vincent, om du har en liten budget på PC så har Microsoft 2020, för det kräver mindre än 2024. Ja, jo, precis. Det kan jag hålla med om. Xbox är ett alternativ att köra. Det är bra. Frikasillan, kung där. Tack så mycket och trevligt att ha dig här. Kör Stockholm till Nya Zeeland. Jag vet inte ens om bränslet skulle räcka hela vägen. Jag tror inte det. Alltså den längsta flygningen som man kan köra är Stockholm, eller som finns idag tror jag, är från Singapore till New York. Tar typ cirka 19 timmar. 17-19 timmar där någonstans. Jag tror inte att vi kommer att landa i vattnet om vi kör Stockholm till Nya Zeeland. Vi kommer behöva göra en mellanlandning i typ Asien någonstans. Och fylla på med bränsle. Yes, okej. Då kör vi. Ska se. Aviation, kör Jönköping också. Just det, den ska vi köra. Den finns inplanerad. Nu blev det, jag tänkte mest för att vi kör en... Ja, det blev Karlstad, det var också med. Men Jönköping finns med där. Jag höll på med videos och sen upptäckte jag att Köln-flygningen inte blev inspelad och då lackade jag ur lite grann. Och sen har jag inte haft tid att sitta så mycket. Men jag hade den inplanerad idag, men när jag insåg att några av andra inspelningar som jag gjort inte fungerade, då... Ja, men vi ska försöka lösa det. Och då blir jag och J.K. Spot glad. Nice. Kan man flyga till Kina? Ja, Kina går bra. Det tar typ 8-9 timmar ungefär där någonstans, beroende på var i Kina man flyger. Men om man flyger till Peking, ungefär 9 timmar. Yes. Okay, so let's see. Departure, Stockholm Arlanda. First, we're gonna change. Vi ska byta flygplan här. Jag vet inte vad. Jag mixar lite svenska och engelska. Aviation var faktiskt på öppet hus på Jönköping Airport i lördags. Vilken succé. Nu har jag en stor samling med JKG Jönköping merch, nyckelband, lanyard, bagage tags, Jönköping Airport tags, wing tags, solglasögon, läppsil. Allt möjligt. Nice. Härligt. Jag fick precis min första sån här, jag var på öppet hus igår var det ju, när jag flög också. Och då fick jag sån här remove before flight nyckelringar. Eller ja. Fick. Eller jo, det var man fick. Så att jag tog 3 sådana. Men det är nice. Okej, Jönköping. Jag funderar lite så här, i sommar kanske man skulle göra en liten tur med bilen och planespotta på lite olika flygplatser. Det vore nice. Det vore riktigt nice. Vi kör SAS OIKU Airbus A320-200 Save and back. Emil Aviation, härligt. Köpte även 2 böcker också. Okej, vilka var spännande. Vad är det för böcker? Har man riktiga NPC i planet som passagerare? Ja, man kan ha det om man har till exempel GSX, ett tillägg till Flight Simulator. Då kan man få det. De rör sig även inne i planet och sådär. Kan gå borda och offboarda, deborda. Så, då ska vi se. Nu går vi, eftersom vi har tanken att vara på Vatsim, ska vi kolla först hur det ser ut här. Vi har fortfarande torn, eller alltså någon som finns på Arlanda. Ska bara kolla att vilken gate vi tar, så att vi inte tar någon som någon redan står på. Gate 15 så ledig här. Gate 15 looks available, so we'll take the gate 15. Let's see, gate okay, 16 will probably be fine too, it seems like. Så där, start flight. Ja, tillägget finns inte på Xbox för G6. Tyvärr. Så alltså, vill man liksom köra det liksom med flera tillägg och sådär, då skulle jag rekommendera PC. Men är man bara nöjd att komma upp i luften och flyga, kör då Xbox. Och ja. Så jag kan inte ha NPCs. Nej, jag tror inte det då, om du har Xbox. Okej, vi ska ändra här. Om det är någon som vill flyga med mig, så hojta till. Eller jag säger till bara. Så vi kör då via Vatsim idag. Så att jag kommer bara se er om ni är på Vatsim. Vi ska snart ansluta till Vatsim. Vi ska ändra till dagtid här. Det var länge sedan jag körde på Vatsim, så lite vi kan köra med. Hur ser live weather ut? Är det helt dåligt eller är det hyfsat? Tar lite tid. Verkar vara clear skies. Okej. Vi kör live weather. Det blir bra. Real time, nej. Morgontid, ja. Okej, här har vi SAS A320. Scandinavian A320. Kan man köra helikopter i Vatsim? Bra fråga. Jag har aldrig flugit helikopter. Eller jo. Men jag är riktigt dålig på helikopter. Ett ögonblick. Ugnen är klar. Vänta. Okej, tillbaka. Behövde ta ut en grej från ugnen som pep. Okej, då ska vi se. Let's see. And let me know if you want me to talk English or so. We'll mix a little bit I think. But det verkar som att det mest är svenskar just nu. Så vi kör lite svenska då. Emil Aviation History Book och någon flygvapnet-bok tror jag. Spännande. Fun fact, Saab 91 Safir SK50 kom på besök också. Oj, häftigt. Vänta, nu måste jag se Safir SK50, det måste jag kolla. SK50. Aha, den där. Okej, häftigt. Ska vi se, det är bara passagerare, finns en länk på Xbox, just det var den med helikopter. Vad är skillnaden på Vatsim? Alltså Vatsim är mer seriöst, typ sådär. Det är som att man är pilot och pratar med andra riktiga folk som en pilot, säger Vincent. Precis. Lite så är det, eller det är så. Väldigt seriöst, så man måste ju typ gå en kurs innan man kan typ ansluta sig till Vatsim och så vidare. Eller kurs, läsa lite material på internet ungefär. Och sen göra ett prov för att bli godkänd. Hallå, han somnade igår när du lyfte. När lyfter vi ikväll? Ingen problem. Välkommen tillbaka Hallå, hoppas att allt är bra. Ladda ner 2024 imorgon, gör så. Vi kommer att lyfta... Ja, det kommer ta ett litet tag. Vi ska förbereda allting här. Och vi kommer att vara på Vatsim, det vill säga vi kommer att prata med riktiga personer. Vi ska göra så här. Vi ska gå till... ändra inställningarna här. Det här är det bara för replay. Normalt så kör vi en cold and dark här. Det vill säga inga motorer är på så där. Allting ska vara av så där. Jättebra. Nu kör vi vidare. Då ska vi se. Yeah. Oh, Cologne 70. All right, now we'll switch to English, guys. So prepare your English. And Cologne 70, welcome back. How are you doing? Hope everything is fine with you. And a very warm welcome. Today I visited a museum and I actually was inside a Douglas DC-3. The plane was 82 years old and it participated in the Normandy invasion and dropped of parachuters on the D-Day. I thought that was really cool. And they actually fly the plane, but before you fly the plane, you're agreeing that accidents can happen and it's an older plane, and like make sure you have a life insurance in case something happens and it can cause personal damage to you, meaning like you could die. And like they're listing everything that can happen like with the plane and so on. I don't feel too comfortable flying it, but I can film the Douglas DC-3 taking off and landing. I feel better doing that. So I don't think I will fly in it, but yeah. I'm not really into trying it out and gamble a little bit there. So yeah. Cologne 70, I can also practice Swedish. No. It's okay. It's alright. I need to practice more English. So guys, I think it's good for you. We'll mix it a little bit. I can read in Swedish and reply a little bit, but we'll see. So very welcome, Cologne 70. We're doing a short flight today from Stockholm to Karlstad. It's very close to the Norwegian border. Yeah. Cologne 70, so short of your Cessna flight. You looked other than now with glasses. Yeah. I have my glasses. Where are them? So like I don't use them. I use them when I drive my car and so because I cannot see good far in the distance. So but yeah, like this is me. So yeah. I don't like to wear the glasses, but I realized that I need glasses when I drive the car because I couldn't see the signs until I got really close. And if I hadn't the glasses, yeah. So this is how I look like normally, but I don't use the glasses now because I hate them. Yeah. But yeah, that's true. All right, so let's think. We're gonna connect to Vatsim. We're gonna also plan the route here. So let's do that. We'll enter the SAKAU. So we'll get a nice picture. There we go. No. What? SAKAU. Okay, create new. Aha, nej vänta. Jag tror jag vet. Den är känslig för... It's sensitive to caps lock. So let's do like SE. No. SE. Men kom igen då. SEKAU. Nej. Nej, OI såklart. OIKAU. There we go. There we go. That's the plane. Kostar att flyga på Vatsim? Nej, det är gratis att flyga på Vatsim. Så det man kan göra om man nybörjar är att bara logga in och lyssna hur det låter. Som observer mode. Då behöver man inte göra någonting. Man kan bara lyssna, lära sig lite grann hur man pratar. Ja. And you look younger at the stream. Nice, yeah. Thanks. Like with or without glasses? That's the important question because then I will wear them or not. Cologne sends here. Just missed the stream to Cologne. Oh no. Yeah. And the funny thing, I was trying to record it now. Then I realized that the recording stopped like on the descent. So I don't know how to solve that. If you know, like, have an idea, I have this flight recording tool replayer, but sometimes it stops. Same happened when I did the 9-hour flight to New York. It stopped mid-flight, like for some reason, and I don't know. It looks like it's recording and saving a file, but then when I load the file, it stops mid-air sometimes, and I don't know why. Really annoying, because then I cannot do the shorts and so on. Good night. Clone 0 without glasses. All right, I'll wear them. I won't wear them. I'll wear them. I can't speak. I will wear them. Not wear them. There we go. Today. All right. So let's see. We're gonna add a route. We have the route already planned from Stockholm to Karlstad. Tim, hade velat ha Vatsim, men känns svårt att sätta upp. Jag tycker också det är inte så svårt att sätta upp. Jag har undvikit Vatsim i flera år. Har precis börjat med Vatsim. Jag tycker det är jätteroligt. Men det är bara prova det fram. Skapa ett konto och sådär. Det är gratis som sagt. Så att det är jättekul. Om man vill köra mer seriöst så att säga. Okej. Och det här är det som är nice med Volanta. Now we can report it here. Like we need to get the file plan to Vatsim. And then you need to click on here in Registrera or register. And then Vatsim. And then it opens up the Vatsim here. Confirm that you're a human. Yes, I am a human being. Anders Jonsson, ska du flyga till Malaga? Ja, det ska jag göra. Men inte idag. Ska vi se if I remember my password. Nope, of course not. Let's see. Be right back. Okay, I think maybe I know what the reason was. I had caps lock on. Yes. Oh, good. Okay, so then we have the file plan. Then everything is filled in here. You don't need to, otherwise this was a little bit tricky in the beginning. So you just click on file plan and it's generated. Now you can see flight plan filed and enjoy your flight. That's what you need for Vatsim, for the first thing. Thank you so much for the follow, Tim. Pelle, thank you so much for the follow also. And welcome, Victor. Okay, so let's go. Clonson Zero just did another long haul today from Seoul to Honolulu. Oh, really nice. Oh, that reminds me, we are in New York, like stuck in New York there. We're gonna fly the A350 from there sometime. I need to plan it, like, we're not doing it today, but need to plan it. Lindström, thank you so much for the follow and welcome. How are you guys doing? Thank you so much for being here. And we have now did the file plan. We are now going to connect to the Vatsim. Hey, thanks for the follow. Where can I see who that was? Vixie FNBR. Thank you so much for the follow. Tack så mycket för follow. Okay. Let's see. And alright, Vatsim. So what you need to do, you open up some software called vPilot, and this is how it looks like when it opens up. We are not connected to the Vatsim yet, but we will do when everything is loaded. Something is new here, it looks like. Okay, and there we go. And now we just click connect. Call sign, we are Scandinavian 551. We have the type code Airbus A320 and connect. We're now connected to the Vatsim network. Let's see if we have some towers here. Yes, we do. Yes, you can see here when there's white text here, we have tower ESSA, that's Stockholm Arlanda tower. Okay, so we're gonna be serious. All right, and the first thing, let's prepare the flight here. We're gonna turn on the external power. I don't do everything correctly here and following a checklist and so on. Yeah, we'll just get it up in the air as quickly as possible. Time is a little bit limited for me today. I need to work tomorrow, so let's just get things moving. Cruise supply on, ground control on. And let's see. Oh, Cologne 70, you flew with a 747. Nice. Which delivery? 747 is really nice. APU bleed on, pilot heat, APU master switch. Wait a little bit and start. All good. We have the emergency exits on. We are going to... Now we don't need to do much here. Wing lights, alright. Let's have a look here at the gears, and so gears are down, engines off. We should have checked this before. All good. PVS on. Oh, the new Korean livery, nice. I prefer the older Korean livery. I think it looked better, but it's still nice. Once I filmed the Korean cargo 747 flying over my house some years ago. Yeah, I think I lost the TikTok thing here. Let's see. Oh, sorry. Anders, varför är kartan inzoomad på Västerås flygplats? Vänta nu, vilken karta? Vilken karta? Vänta, det kanske var här. Det var nog en flygning som jag gjorde förra gången. Ja. Där, nu förstår jag. Yes. Jag kör den där. Jag vet inte varför den var det, men det är här vi är på Arlanda. Vi kommer antagligen att flyga över Västerås. Här är flygningen till Karlstad. Flight to Karlstad. We are flying over Västerås and so on. Okay, all good there. Funkar Vatsim i VR? Bra fråga, Tim. Jag har faktiskt inte provat VR i 2024 än. Det borde jag göra någon stream och se hur det är. Jag har VR-headset. Eller headset, jag har VR. Vad heter det? Ja, headset. So, det borde jag prova. I should try the VR. Okay, let's go. We'll connect to Vatsim. We are connected to Vatsim, but let's tune in the ATIS information. A for arrival, D for departure, 121.630. We'll tune in 121.630. We'll do that here. 121.630. There we go. Now we should hear something.
Native departure information kilos. Time 2050. Runway 08 in use.
08 in use.
Runway 19 right. Met report when 130 degrees 3 knots. Cav OK. Temperature 6. Dew point -2. QNH 1021 hectopascal. This was Arlanda 8 information kilo. Out. This is Arlanda 8 departure information kilo. Time 2050. Runway 08 in use.
08 in use.
Runway 19 right. Met report when 130 degrees 3 knots. Cav OK. Temperature 6. Dew point -2. QNH 1021 hectopascal.
Okay, we got it. 1021
information kilo. Out.
All right, good. 1021 for QNH. We're gonna enter that already. 1021, 1021. One more. There we go. All right, so let's see, and all good there. And Karlstad 0, I have both the Korean. Nice. Information kilo. Yeah. Nice. Alright, so VR set that to, oops, we are 1. Alright, all good. Yeah, we can tune in the Vatsim, the other to the tower. 118.505. Let's listen to that. 118.505. It's 505. Fem 505. There we go.
Correction 9201, you can start reducing your speed. Roger.
Okay, all good there. We can hear the tower. And let's see. What else do we need to do now? I'm gonna see the chat. It's a little bit hidden, so. Alright. Meatbo, thanks so much for the follow on TikTok. And welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoyed. Yes, alright. So let's see then. Let me think here. We have the QNH. We are gonna have a look for the sim brief, which one we are departing from. We can get it here. Actually, I'm too lazy. We'll do it like this. Flight plan. Where's my sim brief? There we go. Here's my sim brief. So we're gonna depart from runway 08, and ROC and 3R is the planned SID star, so one of them. ROC and 3. R O K and 3R. ROC and 3. Romeo Oscar Kilo November 3 Romeo. That's the planned one. I hope he says that. We're gonna need a squawk code, and we're gonna try to set it this time. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Oliver Norgrove. Thank you so much. Välkommen, välkommen, and welcome. How are you doing? Hope everything is fine with you, and very warm welcome. Okay, we're gonna set the transition altitude. That's usually 5,000. Let's make sure transit 5,000 feet. And what's our initial climb? Let's have a look at the sim brief. I haven't really looked so much there. We have a altitude cruising altitude at 18,000 feet. Cost index of 8. So let's prepare here. We are at stand 16.
Taxi stand 5 and unfamiliar. Could we possibly get a further clearance for 5 Fox?
Stand.
Your wings, 5 Foxtrot. Can you repeat the last part, please? Sorry, we're unfamiliar with the field. Can we get further clearance, please? 5 Fox.
Oliver, welcome. I'm flying to Menorca in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Nice. Are you also flying on Vatsim? How much more have you left, and which plane are you flying with?
Take left on Zulu instead, so it's going to be non-standard taxi.
Non-standard taxi. God, we need to bring up the taxi chart.
Yeah,
okay.
For that. I didn't read the chart, so apologies. No worries.
Alex, is that a free airport add-on, or did you get it with the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024? No, this is not the free one. I have it, the add-on. I bought it for the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. And now it's migrated over to 2024. So this is a really nice scenery. I think it's from the Orbx, ORBX scenery. It's a really nice one. Okay, let's prepare here. ATSU. Oh, what's that? Okay. ATSU. Truckspotter Gotland. När tänker du köra? Strax. Vi måste få clearance från Vatsim och så vidare. Det här är som en riktig flygning. Vi måste förbereda allting innan jag kontaktar tornet. So we need to prepare everything before we...
Itaro 602, continue approach, expect late landing clearance next time.
Weather data, no response. What did I miss here? Weather request, we are at ESSA, Stockholm Arlanda, Metar, yes, send. Alright, let's return and let's have a look at received messages.
Scandinavian 9201, welcome to Arlanda, taxi stand, Foxtrot 32.
Alright, QNH 1021, all good. And wind 130 at 3 knots.
32 right. Correct.
We'll go here to init. Have we even loaded it here? I don't think so. My flights, import from SimBrief.
Wind calm, runway 1 and right, straight land.
We have the APU running, we can turn off the GPU. Mass imbalance, we're gonna do an instant load this time. Load aircraft, instant. There we go. 180 persons on board. We got fuel for 4,400 kilo and planned of cargo 4,400 and fuel 5,000 kilo. All good there. And now we'll have the departure perf. Runway 08, 1 plus F for the flaps. Sync load sheet and wind 130 at 3 knots. QNH 1021. Calculate, so we'll get the V1, 140, 140 and 142. All good. We'll send this information to the MCDU. We'll go over to MCDU here and we'll prepare.
602, welcome to Arlanda, taxi stand 12.
Taxi stand 12,
Stand 12. Om hur många minuter ska du köra? Ungefär 10 minuter, 5-10 minuter där någonstans. We'll fly in about 5 to 10 minutes, something like that. Right now there seems to be a lot of talking, so we also need to wait for our turn to talk. But hopefully it will calm down soon. Cruising altitude was 18,000. We can enter 180.
Takeoff the 15, confirm you're ready to copy clearance. Ready. And confirm your I4.
Olle, välkommen Olle. Truckspotter Gotland, tack så mycket för follow och välkommen. Hur lång... Jag vet inte om ni hör mig tillräckligt bra när de pratar samtidigt, men jag försöker. Vi kört från Stockholm Arlanda till Karlstad, Värmland. And I think I have an add-on scenery for that, so that would be nice. We're flying from Stockholm to Karlstad. Alright, insert. Actually, before we enter here, now we're gonna contact the Vatsim. I think we are almost ready to contact them. There's just one more thing here. No, I think we have entered this also. No, we haven't. Refresh meter. No, this is actually wrong. Departure. Yeah, we have already entered that. Sent to them to the U. All good. Okay, we can now contact the QNH. Truckspotter Gotland, ser otroligt realistiskt ut. Yes. Det är det. We are Scandinavian 551. Let's also make sure that we remember that. I need my notes here to... SAS 551. Oh. I'm going to have it on the side here. Oliver, Vatsim on the Airbus A321, currently descending. Oh, very nice, Oliver. Very nice. I hope your landing will be nice, and Menorca is a nice one. Was it Menorca? Yeah. I think I have the add-on scenery for that, I have for the Ibiza at least. That was a really nice scenery. I think I might have for the Menorca too. Alright, thank you for the likes, guys, and all the follows. I really appreciate you being here, and I hope you enjoyed the stream and maybe learn something. And if you want to, feel free to join. We are flying on Vatsim, so you should be able to see me then. Still doing a flight here. We're going to contact Vatsim now. I think we are ready. I'm just going to think request clearance. Let's just think here. Request clearance. Request push up at start. Push and start. Ready for push and start. And then we have ready for taxi. That's what we need to know right now. Just the sequence. That's how it goes. We're going to turn on the transponder so they can see us. Transponder on, and this time we're not going to forget the squawk code. Help me out, guys. We're not going to forget it, which I usually do. And then I have to say, I'm sorry, I forgot, I'm new, and all that. Okay, let's go. Scandinavian 551, good evening. It's requesting clearance to Karlstad at stand 16.
Scandinavian 551, Arlanda Tower, good evening. Information kilo valid, clear to Karlstad. Rockney 3, Romeo departure, runway 08. Initial climb 5,000 feet, squawk 0265.
0265, squawk 0265. Let's just see, add it there. Scandinavian 551, clear to Karlstad, runway 08, rock free, and squawk 0265.
Scandinavian 551, confirm Rockney 3 Romeo and initial climb at 5,000 feet.
Rockney 3 Romeo and initial climb 5,000 feet, Scandinavian 551.
Scandinavian 551, read back correct and report ready.
Okay, read back correct. Now we're not gonna. We're gonna enter the squawk code here, and we got 0265. 0265. Alright, so let's just prepare everything in the aircraft, that everything is all good. We're gonna turn on the beacon lights. That's the lights here. They see this one. We are ready to move. We're gonna connect the GSX and start the pushback. And over there is the runway where we'll departure from, runway 08. Ranil, hello and welcome back. Hi, is this the default ATC in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024? No, this is on Vatsim, so we're flying on Vatsim. And then it's really realistic. Yeah, exactly. So like colon 70 says there it's on Vatsim. And the network where you connect to, but it's free to connect to that. You just need to learn a little bit, like know your aircraft and so on. Alright, we're gonna arm the spoilers, ready for takeoff like that. We have the beacon lights on. All good there. It's not dark, so we're not gonna use the nav lights. Alright, let's connect the what do you call it? The pushback. Prepare for pushback and departure. Where are you flying? And also thank you for the follow, Jim and Kim. Thank you so much for the follow. Vi flyger till Karlstad. We're flying to Karlstad.
Taxi 08, city copter 15.
Okay, we have the pushback tag. And let me think, we're gonna turn to the left here. Ranil, I'm using same intentions for a few months. Still afraid to talk to real person on Vatsim. Yes, I can understand the afraidness. I am still a bit afraid myself, and I don't want to mess up. But I'm sure it will be fine. What you can do is like you get the app and you connect as in observer mode instead. So then you can just listen and like see how it sounds like, and practice a bit like that. And when you feel that you're ready, then you can connect for real, and so they can see your aircraft. Edvard, välkommen Edvard. Ge Nalle, thank you for the follow. Nice name. Det här är en A320-200, registreringsnummer OIKU. We're flying the Airbus A320-200, registration number O Yankee K Kilo Alpha Uniform. Alright, so we have it now connected. The tug here, it's connected. We can see it if we go outside like this. This is also nice, the walking mode here in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. We're gonna use the nose left, tail right. Remove shocks, yeah, okay, we're gonna go back into the aircraft here, and now we're gonna make sure that we have entered everything. We have this altitude for 5,000 feet, all good and set. We have not prepared the runway 08 here for the departure. Runway 08, we have the 08 there. We're gonna use the Rockn 3R, this one, for the SID insert, and there we go. Now we can see the route here. We're gonna fly that way. D120, thank you so much for the share, and thank you all you guys for following, and I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and if you're also on Vatsim, feel free to join.
Helicopter 15, wind calm, runway 08, right turn out, cleared for takeoff.
Alright.
Runway 08, right turn.
Ge mig spelet, vad heter spelet? Det är Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Playing the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Martin, välkommen Martin. Hoppas att allt är bra. Vilken flygplansmodell är din absoluta favorit? Att flyga skulle jag nog säga, alltså flygplansmodell att titta på skulle jag säga att det är A380. Jag har aldrig sett en A380 live, så det vore häftigt. Men att flyga, just nu har jag lärt mig väldigt mycket kring Airbus A320. Jag flög en flygsimulator igår, en riktig flygsimulator på en Boeing 737. Och det är så stor skillnad. Jag gillar verkligen Airbus mera. Det är mer automatiserat. So yes, I prefer the Airbus instead of the Boeing because it's so much more automated. Är det ingen Neo? Nej, det är ingen Neo. Jag tror inte att Phoenix har Neo. I don't think Phoenix has the Neo versions yet. Vilken är din favorit förresten Martin? Din flygplansmodell? Isak, kan du flyga till Göteborg? Ja, men inte idag. Vi flyger nästan dit, men det blir i Karlstad idag. Det är en requested route. Göteborg har jag flugit till några gånger, men inte den här gången. Yes, okej. Om det kostar, ge mig nalle. Yes. Eller vad kostar? All right. Let's go. Thank you so much for all the follows and likes, guys. I really appreciate it and hope you enjoyed here. All right. Let's see. We are all good to go. Have I missed something? We have set up the runway here. Departure star. Sid, I mean. All good. We are now going to contact the Vatsim again here and say that we are ready for push and start. Actually, one thing, we need to bring up the chart here, the taxi charts, so we have some kind of idea, or at least we try to look professional. Airport, here we go. Here's the chart. The plane is in the orange here, if you can see it there. We're going to depart from runway 08, which is here, and in that direction. And we have Zulu, and now I can't really see. Zulu, taxiway Zulu, Zulu Yankee X-ray. So Zulu X-ray probably. Alright, let's contact Vatsim again now. We are all good to go. Scandinavian 501 is ready for push and start.
Scandinavian 501, pushback and startup approved.
Pushback and startup approved, Scandinavian 501. I don't know if I need to...
And City Copter 15 due to traffic down by a very low altitude downwind for runway 19 right. You can turn right now heading 170. Right heading 170, City Copter 15.
Okay, we remember the chocks. We'll start the pushback now and we'll start the engines. Let's see. We'll go here to the Phoenix ground services. Chocks and cones are removed. We are gonna release the parking brakes. I have this Thrustmaster, which I can recommend. Commencing push. All engines clear. We'll start at will. Alright. We are now pushing back with the beacon lights on and all good. Here we can see it's pushing back. And we're gonna go to the cabin. We're gonna start the right engine first. The engine number 2 is starting now. Marre 5, är du en riktig pilot? Nej, men jag flög ett riktigt flygplan igår. En Cessna bara. Modig Production. Thank you so much for the rose. Tack så mycket för rosen. Thank you so much. Ge mig en alla. Behöver man betala för att få spelet? Ja, det här spelet kostar... Om man har Game Pass så ingår det med Game Pass. Men annars kostar det 185 kronor per månad. Sen kan man köpa spelet, kostar det cirka 800 kronor. Ranil, so as I understood in the Vatsim, there are only certain areas covered in the world and they are active at time to time. Yes, that's correct. So right now, if we can look at the Vatsim network. Nope, that was the sim brief. Let's get you out of there, sim brief, and we'll go back to, let's see, where is it? Vatsim radar. Here we go. This is the live Vatsim radar. You can have a look at it there. So we have the
climb flight level 110, helicopter 15.
Airport and tower here. If we zoom out a bit, here we can see the active. We have some airspace here. The entire Finland is active with the airspace. At Göteborg, for example, we don't have any tower now, I think. Yeah, you can see, like, this is where you see where there's some active. So you're looking for the yellow and red. Then you have like a tower and 80s and so on, and also the green fields here. So yeah, and all the blue here, they are flying on Vatsim, the blue planes. Givdul, finns Visby? Ja, Visby finns. Jag gjorde en landning till Visby som finns uppladdat på TikTok Shorts. Visby is there. Är det riktiga personer som pratar i Vatsim? Ja, det är det. Marre 5, då är jag med landa en pilot. Jo, men jag har inget certifikat, så jag provflög bara igår. Jag funderar på att börja en flygutbildning eller en pilotutbildning. Vi får se om det blir så. Thank you so much for the sub. Denver Beak, and welcome. How are you doing? Okay, we have the engine number 2 started. Let's start the engine number 1. Engine number 1 is now starting. All right. Yeah, so how is everything doing when doing a long haul? Karlstad 0 long haul is connected to events like cross the pond, etc. Yeah, every 6 months, and cross the land from eastern regions and some few origins and destination airports are proven by Vatsim. Yeah. And Ranil, so when I do long hauls, I say intentions, and I get ATC instructions like switch to XXX, and I do that. In Vatsim, how does it work? It's about the same. I'm using a Pilot Life version 2 app for flights. It's about the same, but sometimes when there's like no one covered in the area, they often say please switch to Unicom, so that's 122.8. Yes, you say there Karlstad 0 in between areas, Unicom 122.8, so that's like there's no one active there, and if there will be a beeping sound like beep 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 beep, so you need to contact the ATC. Denver Beak, welcome, and thank you so much for the sub. Plane model, this is the Airbus A320-200 with Scandinavian Airlines livery. Alright, we have both the engines running, all good here. Let's have a little window view here. We're gonna set the flaps to 1 for taxi and takeoff. Flaps set to 1 soon. All good. Check. Let's go back into the cockpit. And let's see if I missed something on the chat. Mari 5. Okay, är det från upplevelsen.com? Oh, thank you so much D120 for the heart. Thank you. Mari 5 måste göra kurs och prov, precis. Alltså man kan ta ett PPL-certifikat för Cessna, eller typ Cessna och mindre flygplan. Då får man flyga dem. Sen så är det olika regler, liksom man ska flyga på natten och IFR, alltså instrumentflygning, det vill säga man flyger i moln och sådana saker. VFR-flygning, man har visuell flygning och lite sådär. Lite olika. Apple user, vad jobbar du med? Jag jobbar med IT. Ja, så kan det gå. So I'm working with IT, and yeah, I really wish I would do plane spotting or flying all day long instead. So I think I might change career. We'll see. It's just that it costs money to educate, so lots of money needed. But that's my dream, and we'll see if I get there. Thank you so much for the share and all the likes and follows, guys. I really appreciate it. And hello, Westflyg. Välkommen. Denver Beak, why are flaps required for taxi? Is it just so you have fewer things to worry about when you're ready to start rolling on the runway? It's not I wouldn't say it's not really requested. It depends a little bit, but yeah, usually you taxi with flap 1 and the Airbus A320, I think at least. We see some error message here, initialize weights. So we're gonna initialize weights. Seems like we haven't sent it to the MCDU, so let's do that. We are gonna go here to the Phoenix and mass and balance, and then send to the MCDU. There we go. I think I forgot that step. Now we should have the error message gone here. Yeah, all good. Now we have the weights and so it can calculate everything correctly. Alright, now we're gonna contact Vatsim again. Åk till Köpenhamn. Yes, det ska vi göra en annan gång. Men inte den här gången tyvärr, men vi kommer att köra dit. Jag har flugit dit många gånger också från Stockholm Arlanda. Tar cirka 1 timme. Vad är det för personer som sitter i tornet? Det är Vatsim som använder. Det är lite olika personer. Man måste utbilda sig till en sån ATC. Jag väntar på att få utbilda mig till en sån. Kommer troligtvis påbörja utbildningen i september. So hopefully I will become one of these towers later on in the autumn or winter. Martin, sätt videorna med amerikanska ATC och lite humorpiloter emellan. Jag tror inte det. Du får gärna skicka en länk. Jag vet inte om man får skicka en länk på TikTok eller hur det funkar. Jag blev typ varnad för att jag skickade en länk till min Discord. Men på min YouTube kan du annars skriva en som en kommentar eller joina min Discord. Min Discord finns om du klickar på min TikTok-profil och sen klickar på YouTube. Och sen på min YouTube så finns det en länk till min Discord. Ja, vi ska flyga. Nu ska vi se. Jag svarar bara på lite meddelanden. Nu ska vi kontakta dem. We are ready to fly. We're gonna contact. We are ready to taxi. And we're gonna bring up the chart so we have it here. Scandinavian 551 is ready for taxi.
Scandinavian 551, taxi to holding point runway 08.
Oh, okay, that was simple. Taxiing to holding point runway 08, Scandinavian 551. Okay, we are clear to taxi. Let's turn on the taxi lights. Taxi lights on, and I think we have forgotten to confirm that we have a good engine running here to the GSX interrupt pushback. Yes. I mean, we're all good here. Don't know what happened there really. Let's start the recording so we can do a little... Oops. Let's start the recording so we can maybe do a short of this flight later and upload it to TikTok. So I'm using the flight control replayer tool to record the flight so we can review it from the outside later. Karlstad. Name it Karlstad. Alright. Elias, åk till Landvetter snälla. Inte den här gången, men det kommer fler tillfällen. Jag har gjort många sådana flygningar på streamen, men det kommer. Vilgots SE åker till Dubai om 10 dagar med Turkish Airlines. Okej, nice. Det kan kanske vara så att jag kan lyckas filma det. Om det flyger från Arlanda. Det beror lite på när flyget går. Okej, let's see here. We're gonna, for the takeoff, we are gonna set the auto brake to max. Check, then the blue sign gets away here. Takeoff test, all good. Everything is set and good, and we have the lights all good. Runway lights off, strobe lights, we'll turn them on now. All good, and let's start the taxiing. I know it takes a little bit of time before we actually get into the flights, but there's lots of preparations that need to be done. And especially when we're flying on Vatsim, you need to be more prepared. So now we're going to taxi to the runway 08, and we're going to hold short there. And we're going to use this way here. Let's make sure the Vatsim is... No, not the Vatsim, the Volanta is on. All good there. Let's take a little print screen here, a little screenshot. Oops. Something like this. Looks nice. Alright, we're on the move. Yeah, we just use the...
Citycopter 15, no further ATC for now, but you have Helsinki later. I think it's like 121.3 or something.
Helsinki will pay 1213. We will monitoring it and switching to boarding comms 122.8.
Sounds great. Boarding comms for now, and have a nice evening. Bye.
All right, I'm just going to answer all your requests, guys, and or the chat. Bear with me. We're just going to take off, and then we are good to go. So I think we're now using the correct taxiways as we should. There are like different directions where you should taxi and not taxi to. so you don't end up crashing into each other. Alright, there we have the runway 08. All good.
Scandinavian 551, wind 180 degrees 4 knots, runway 08, right turn departure, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Scandinavian 551, runway 08. Okay. So we have the clearance for takeoff, all good. And let's prepare everything. We're gonna turn on the lights here, runway lights, come on. And try to keep it straight while looking at the lights here. Navilogger will turn it on even though we don't really need to now. Okay, we are not holding short there. APU and so on off. All good. Flap set to 5, check. Are we gonna check it when we are at the runway? Actually, and spoilers, check. They are armed. RTO set to max. Alright, here we go. We'll hold the brakes to the 40% N1 and then do a full takeoff. Align with the runway. I'm using the pedals to steer the aircraft. Alright, here we go. Ready for takeoff. Let's pull up the engines. Take a little print screen here before we departure. 40%, let's go. We'll take off at 142 knots. A little bit winds here.
Arlanda Tower, Scandinavian 12 Mike 1 on the right, hello.
Yeah, Scandinavian 2 Alpha
80
Mike, 1
knots.
tower, hello, wind 180 degrees 4 knots, runway
100.
1 and right, clear to land.
120.
Clear to land 1 on the right, Scandinavian 12 Mike.
V1, rotate. Keep the angle at about 15-20 degrees. Alright, positive rate, gear up.
Scandinavian 551, no further ATC, frequency change approved, bye-bye.
No further ATC, frequency change. Bye-bye, Scandinavian 551. Okay. 82, 122.8, we'll switch it there. Okay, we'll turn on the autopilot, lever climb set, autopilot flaps up. Alright. Retract the spoilers, all good there. I'm soon gonna answer your questions, guys. You're just a little bit stressful when we're departing, like taking off, so bear with me. And we have the initial climb to 5,000 feet. We'll set it to 18,000 feet now for the cruising altitude. And we are all good here to go. There is Stockholm Arlanda. Nice view. Alright, now I'll answer your questions, guys. We'll have a little wing view here. Like that. Alright, let me see. Where do we start here? Cologne 70, so pilot to pilot, Denver Beak, it's ATC but with a controller, yeah. Exactly. And Ranil, so there will be no response from me to either controllers or pilots or other pilots for, let's say, 6 hours. Yeah, could be, but it could also be that it comes, like someone comes online and then you need to be, yeah, you need to listen. Yeah, so then you should disconnect. Like if you're not planning on sitting there like for 6 hours or 8 hours or something, then you should like disconnect. All right. Let's see the chat from TikTok. Lots of chat. I don't remember where I was, so we'll see. Åk till Köpenhamn. Vi kör Köpenhamn nästa gång. Flyg då. Vi är där nu. Landvetter kör vi en annan gång. Ordna något. Martin, perfekt, yes. Kontakta mig där bara eller något sånt, eller med länk så ska jag kolla på det. Åker till Dubai om 10 dagar med Turkish Airlines. Just det, nice. Härligt. Balkan Gaming, tjenare. Hur är läget? Med mig är det bara bra. Hur är det själv? Jag var ombord på en DC-3 idag på riktigt. Det var riktigt häftigt. Elias DZ vill också bli pilot så himla mycket. Det tycker jag du ska satsa på, och är du ung så kör på bara. Vänta inte så länge som jag gjorde. Gör det du verkligen drömmer om och har en passion för. Linus, frågetecken. Let's see. where do you fly now? We are flying to Karlstad. Så vi flyger till Karlstad. Let's just check that we don't need to descend. So, well, we're still in climbing phase, should be fine. Leo, hej, hur är läget? Martin, skickade det som ett meddelande på din TikTok. Perfekt. Smart. Så kan man ju också göra. Jag är inte så van vid TikTok, men jag håller på att lära mig. Martin, thank you so much for the follow, and thank you all guys for all the follows. I really appreciate it. Sam, är det Phoenix? Ja, det är Phoenix-modellen A320. Jag har även A319 och A321 för Phoenix. Oj. Jag ska försöka bara kolla på chatten här. Balkan Gaming, thank you so much for the 4 roses. Tack så mycket Balkan Gaming för 4 rosor. Och det var kul att flyga igår. Tack så supermycket. Let's see, what did I miss? Leo specs. I'm using the RTX 4090 and a Ryzen 9 9950X 3D, a very powerful CPU, and I have 64 gigabits of DDR5 RAM, and yeah, that's about it. The motherboard is B650. Yeah, so a powerful computer which can handle both flying here and streaming. Takes a lot of resource to stream and so on. That's why I upgraded the CPU. Alright. Linus, är du pilot? Nej, jag är inte pilot, men jag funderar starkt på att bli det efter att ha flugit igår. Jag känner att jag borde verkligen bli det. Vilgås, tyvärr från Landvetter, för långt till Stockholm. Okej. Ja, okej. Du flyger från Landvetter. Okej. Yes, jag förstår. Man flyger där är närmsta flygplatsen är. Andrew, jobbar du på OSM? Nej, jag jobbar inte på OSM, men jag var på OSM igår och det var där jag flög bland annat simulatorn och Cessnan, och det var öppet hus, så jag var där. Jobbar du på OSM, Andrea? Andrea, thank you so much for the follow also. Balkan Gaming, bara bra här med. Härligt. Balkan Gaming har en fråga. Vad kan man ladda SAS för A320? Jo, har du Phoenix Balkan? Eller har du inte det? Spotter EFHK, hello, how are you doing and welcome. Hope everything is fine with you. Yeah, and Cologne 70, you should advise the controller in this case. Yeah, if you're like on Vatsim and you're planning to get away for a while, just advise them saying that, hey, I'm not going to be at the computer for a while or something, just so they know. That would be good practice. Spotter EFHK, all good, very nice to hear. Okej, Balkan Gaming, ni vet inte riktigt vad det är för något. Okej, så Phoenix A320, det är en modell, eller vet du, ett företag som utvecklar flygmodeller. De utvecklar A320, A319 och A321 som är ett tillägg som man köper extra. Det kostar cirka 600 kronor. Men jag kan verkligen rekommendera det. Sen därefter, då har du hur många liveries du kan välja på att ha. Alltså väldigt smidigt att installera. Det går liksom automatiskt och det är en riktig, jag kan verkligen rekommendera den om du. Annars så skulle jag gå och kolla på till exempel här då. Då får man någonting som heter Phoenix Livery Manager. Då kan man söka upp vilken typ, jag vet inte om KLM har lagt in A320 här kanske, men nej, vi tar någon annan. Eurowings. Vi skriver bara sådär, Euro. British Airways, det finns jättemånga olika. EasyJet and so on. Lots of different ones. We're gonna close the delivery manage now and let's have a look here. I think we're at the cruising altitude. Spotter EFHK, I'm about to go to sleep. Yeah, alright, it's getting late. It's almost midnight here, so I think it's 1 a.m. We're in Finland right now. Oh, we forgot to set the STD. Alright, no big issue. STD and STD. All good, set. Enter destination data. Oh, there we are. Have we already passed the... Oh shit. Oh dear. Okay, we're gonna focus a little bit here. I answer your question soon again. Arrival. Yes. Okay, calm down. Let's see. Yes, we are gonna fix this. No panic, no panic. We can do this. We are flying. Where is my sim brief? Sim brief, get over here. Okay. 18,000 feet. What am I looking for here? We're runway for arrival 21. ILS 21. Thank you so much. And do we have any star? I should have planned this earlier. TES D1L. TES D1L. There we go. All good. Insert. And we're going to enter the destination data. No, we have not reached it. This is the top of descent, so all good. Whew. Now see what's beeping. It's because of the... It thinks we are at 7,800 feet. What, like, if we do like this, 19,000. Now it's climbing, and now we select 18,000 again. That should probably solve it. All good, because we forgot to change the pressurization here with the STD. Look at the clouds, really nice. So now we're at the cruising level, flight level 180, 18,000 feet. Oh, nice clouds. This looks so much better than in Flight Simulator 2020. Okej, Andrea, min pappa jobbade där i 8 år som instruktör i 737-simmen, men därför jag undrade. Kul content, yes. Men häftigt att han jobbade som instruktör där. Det var mycket svårare än jag trodde att flyga 737. Jag är inte alls van vid att flyga det, så det är lite andra inställningar och knappar och sådär. Men shit, vad häftigt att jobba som det. Balkan Gaming, var kan man köpa det? Det går att köpa på, inte på Simmarket, utan man söker på typ Phoenix A320. So if you search for the Phoenix A320 like this on Google, then you have it Phoenix Simulations. You click that link, and this is where you get it. So you can buy, the base one. It's about £49, I think that is. £49.50. You can get it all if you want the A319, A320, and the A321. Then it's $90. No, not dollars. Pound, I think it is. So this is the base one. You need to have this one first. But if you want it all of the different models, A319, A320, and A321, then you can get this one. But then it costs like £90. But for £50, you'll get a really nice model. This model here, and everything is very detailed and really realistic. So try that. And now I talked a little bit English, and yeah, sorry if I mix it. Okay. We have the top of the descent coming up here. We are going to enter the destination data. Thank you so much for all the follows and all the shares and so on, guys, and everything. I really enjoy you being here, and I hope you enjoy the stream. Look at the clouds here. Okay, I'm also going to check the other... Have I missed something on Twitch? Oh! Vixie FNBR, sorry that I missed your chat here. I'm flying to Dubai in 1.5 weeks. Oh, nice. And where are you flying from in real life? Maybe, depends on where you're flying from, but maybe I can film that. That would be really cool. Andrea, hade proud där. Det var extremt kul. Tänkte bli pilot, bara så surt att det är så dyrt. Ja, men verkligen. Så jag kollade, jag var ju där igår, och då sa de liksom, ja, men det kostar för utbildningen, liksom bara utbildningen. Där i alla fall cirka 1,2 miljoner ungefär. So it costs like $120,000 to educate yourself to a pilot, at least at where I was yesterday. Och för mig som också har ett hus och familj och barn och sånt och kostnader till det, så insåg jag att jag behöver cirka 2 miljoner om jag ska kunna bo kvar här och gå en utbildning, den utbildningen. Ja. Så jag tror att jag får jag vet inte hur jag ska få ihop 2 miljoner liksom. Det är inget som jag sitter på bara sådär. Vilgot SC, det var jag som skrev i Twitchen. Men nice, då har jag det här på TikTok också. Nice, då ser jag lättare. Nice. Välkommen. Balkan, thank you so much for the heart. I think it is. I'm a little bit hard seeing, but I think it's a heart. Thank you Balkan. Tack så mycket, Balkan. Big supporter. Okay. Seb Mårtensson, det är du från Småstadsliv. Vad är det för någon? Känner du igen det? Vad är det för något? Menar du mig eller någon annan? Philip, good evening. I'm new streamer live. Hello Philip, and welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying it. We're flying from Stockholm Arlanda to a city or town called Karlstad. Smaller one. Det ser ut som han på en video. Okej, då måste jag kolla det, Seb. Välkommen Seb också, glömde jag säga. Hoppas att allt är bra. Det är så kul att ha någon att prata med. Tidigare så när jag inte streamade så brukar jag bara sitta här för mig själv och bara det är så mycket roligare att streama och prata med er, hörni. Så tack så jättemycket för att ni är här. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I really appreciate it. It's so much more fun to talk to you guys than sitting here alone and sharing the passion for aviation. Okay, and let's see. Sorry, I missed from YouTube there a little bit. One more question. If I don't follow Vatsim controller instruction, what will happen? Yeah, that's not a good idea. Like, what would happen? Yeah, Karlstad here, I would not try it. Think you will get an add notation. Otherwise, and further on, you could be excluded. Yeah, they will most likely exclude you for not like being realistically and like just disturbing. Så ja. Cornelia, tack så mycket för the follow. Vad säger man på svenska? Thank you so much for the follow. Tack så mycket. And Balkan, thank you so much for the heart. Thank you. Tack så jättemycket. By saying excluded, you meant banned from Vatsim. Yeah, you will get banned. I've never been that so far yet, so all good. That will not look good for my training coming up in August, hopefully, or September. Alright, we are gonna prepare for landing here now. When it says enter destination data, it's time to prepare that. Let's do that quickly, and then I'll look back at the chat. So what we do, we'll go to the arrival pair first, refresh METAR, apply METAR. We have winds at 230 and 5 knots. Temperature is 9 degrees, and QNH is set to 1020. Let's go here to the perf page, and we're gonna go to the next phase, and QNH 1020. That's what we just got. The temperature, I think it was 7 degrees, was it? No, 9 degrees, and wind 2305. 9230 and 5 knots for the winds and direction. Alright, now we're gonna enter the baro. Dest EFOB estimated fuel on board below minimum. Okay, I think we'll be fine. Let's see, we'll clear that message. We're gonna enter the baro, and that's needed for the ILS landing. We'll do an ILS landing here, but first we're gonna enter the landing weight. We're gonna calculate that. We have a gross weight of 62,900 kilo. We'll reduce 3,740 kilo. Let's see. Alright, and thank you so much for the follow, Vilgot, SC. Let's see, 62,900 minus 3,720, so we'll land with, we can say 59.2 almost, landing weight. 59.2, we'll enter it here, and then we'll see where we're expected to land here. I think we'll be a little bit far away here, so we're gonna use a medium auto brake. We'll set the medium auto brake. We are soon about to descend now. Medium auto brake. You can see the top of the descent here is coming in now. The white arrow there. We're expected to be at flight level 100 and above here at testing. So we're gonna prepare and descend to flight level 100 or 10,000 soon. We are about, yeah, reaching the top of the descent here very soon now. And then it's all good. Let's take a nice little print screen. We're gonna upload it to Vatsim, no, the Vatsim Volanta later. Let's also make sure that we don't have or that we don't have any Vatsim with us now. But first we can maybe get the chance to bring up the chart and enter the ILS. We're gonna go to the airport Karlstad. ILS runway 21, we are expected to land there. 2,500 feet to intercept the glide slope. We have a 3-degree glide slope descent angle, and we are at the approach 201 degrees, and the barrel or DH is 553. So we can enter that here. That's what we need, 553. And just in time for, there we go, 553, and we can see that the number 553 is entered here in the barrel. Alright, time to descend. 10,000 feet. We are descending to 10,000 feet from flight level 180, 18,000 feet. Alright, now we're gonna check on Vatsim. Are we there? Or do we have someone nearby? Do we need to contact someone? So we're gonna enter the Vatsim here. We don't have anyone here. We have someone at EVRR control. We can actually see here on Volanta. Hey, someone is following the same route, it looks like, maybe. Actually, that's me. What? What? Why do I have 2 flights here? Alright, don't know. Strange. This is where we are. ESOV, yeah, there isn't anyone flying there. And we cannot... Looks like we don't have any Vatsim. Let's look on the Vatsim radar just to make sure that that this one is correct, updated. Yeah, we don't have... Here is the airport. We don't have any tower here, so we're just gonna use the Unicom. So we'll contact Unicom. You should say that we are descending. Scandinavian 501 is descending to flight level 100, approaching ESOK, Karlstad Airport. Something like that. It's probably not the correct way to say it, but yeah, at least mention something. Thank you so much for the follow. Jidul 3, vart ska du? Vi flyger till Karlstad. Så vi har precis börjat inflygningen mot Karlstad. Let's descend a little bit more here. You can see the green arrow here is going down. I think it should be in the middle to like line up nicely with the altitude. We'll set the vertical speed for 2,200. Maybe that will do it. We also have some restrictions coming up. We had a flight level 100. Let's have a look at the approach chart. Here's the approach chart for Karlstad, and we're gonna fly the route. Let's see. Then we'll bring up the sim brief. TSD1L or Testy. Where do we have Testy? And there. Alright, so we are coming in here. Can we zoom in a little bit more? Here's our flight outside of the map. Soon coming into test here. We are expected to be at flight level 100 here or higher. Then we have a restriction here at 5,000, and we'll fly here and then to Natvi, I believe. We can actually see it here on the flight plan. Yeah, to Natvi, CF21 after that. Natvi is there. CF21, let me see. Yeah, or actually to Natvi, it's all connecting to Natvi. And after Natvi, we're going here. And we have the what do you call it, like the cloud slope here, and the what was it, CF21 and so on. Yeah, and we are expected to land there. Let's have a look. It was 2,500 feet for the final. Jag vet inte, vill du bli pilot på riktigt? Ja, det vill jag bli. Efter att ha flugit igår så inser jag att ja, det är det här jag borde göra. Jag valde bara en annan väg i livet. Men vi får se om jag lyckas bli en pilot på riktigt eller inte. Men jag flög på riktigt igår i en Cessna och i en 737 simulator. Alright, so question was if I wanted to be a pilot in real life, and yes, I do. Alright, descending. We are at 10,000 feet now. We managed the restriction here, so that's nice. Now we're gonna have the next one, and that's descent to 5,000 feet. I think we can use about the same descent rate. We had set about vertical speed around 2,200. I think that was fine. Seemed to be working okay. We have set the medium brake. Looks like it's gonna be a little bit cloudy here in Karlstad. We're now just entering the clouds. Freja, oh my god, Karlstad, min närmsta flygplats ju. Nice! Yes, det var en request. Det var många som hade önskat till Karlstad. Därför flyger vi, gör den här flygningen nu. Och sen kommer jag göra en short av den här videon. Alright, entering the clouds now. Balkan Gaming, hur gick det i simulatorn? Jo men det gick bra. Jag fick, det var väldigt stor skillnad mot A320. Men det gick bra. So when I tried the Boeing 737 simulator, it was quite different from the A320. But everything went fine. I even got to try the stall, and that was really interesting. So like when you stall, the stick starts to shake and so on, and you need to recover from the stall. And the way to recover from the stall is that you increase the throttle to full power, and then you pitch down the nose to gain both speed and also to like get the airflow going, because when you're stalling you don't get the airflow and the plane cannot fly. Alright, let's enter the QNH 1020. 1020, we'll enter the LS for we're gonna do an ILS landing. 1020, 1021 is there, one more. 1020, check. Check, check, and check. Landing lights, they can come. Oh, we forgot to turn them off. Alright, they're on. Seatbelt sign is on. Just a little reminder. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to land. Please return to your seats and put your seat in the upright position. We will be landing in about 10 minutes. Alright, so now we are at 5,000 feet. We have some restrictions coming up here with the speeds. 210 knots at 2,500 feet. So when we are here, we're going to descend to 2,500 feet. And let's see. Men Balkan, jag kan verkligen rekommendera den simulatorn. Jag tror att de kommer ha fler öppet hus i Västerås. André, är du i Västerås? Jag bor nära där. Jag var i Västerås idag. Västerås flygmuseum. Here we go, cabin crew. Speed limit exceeded, all good. The cabin is now secure for landing. Yes, how unexpectedly that you would say that. Alright. Jag bor lite utanför Bålstad. Nej, jag bor i Bålstad, men det är typ 40 minuter till Västerås därifrån med bil. Okay, time to descend to 2,500 feet. That's our final descent altitude, and we can see something here. Where are we? Let's have a look on the map. Don't need that one anymore. Now we can see here where we are. Let's follow the plane. Molkom, and so this is Molkom here somewhere. Yeah, the little city we saw there, or town. Deje. This is a little bit laggy here, not like this one is a bug with the, you have to move it here. So we're gonna soon fly over Deje, Forshaga, just outside of Forshaga, and Kiel, and into Karlstad airport. Karlstad is just outside here. That will be to our right, I think, on this side here. Yep, we might see the town then. Oh, we're gonna use the vertical speed a bit more here, otherwise it will take too long. Alright, we'll arm the spoilers. Our spoilers are armed, check. Andrew, har de inte en Airbus sim på museet? Jo, det har de. På Västerås flygmuseum så har de en Airbus sim. They have an Airbus simulator on the Västerås flygmuseum where I was today, flight museum. And they also have a JAS 39 Gripen fighter jet. 2,500, we're gonna activate the approach phase. Actually, okay, we are already in the approach phase. We didn't get to do the Alright, we have the managed speed. We are at 2,500 feet. We should only be at 210 knots. We are coming in way too high, but that will solve itself soon. Well, we can do this now. Let's set it to 180. 180 knots. Runway in sight. Alright, set flap 1. Flaps is going down. Let's take one print screen. Alright, I'll need to focus a little bit here, guys. Let's also remember that we are on Vatsim, so we'll just announce that we are in the approach phase there. All good. Now we'll set the managed speed. There we go. Flap 2. And we are descending. We've intercepted the glide slope and everything. All good. Scandinavian 551 is on short final, about to land at Karlstad Airport, runway 21. Alright, let's make sure we sit in the pilot seat, and let's make that check that everything is fine here. Landing lights down. Not landing lights, landing gear down. There we go. Where do we have Karlstad? Karlstad town. It's probably a little bit to the left there. Oh well. A little print screen. Okay, let's go back here. Set the full flaps. We have the landing speed at 140 knots. Auto brake set to medium, check, and spoilers armed, check. Full flaps, check. Landing gear down, check. Landing lights on, check, and check. Seatbelt sign on, all good. We're ready to land. We'll soon disconnect the autopilot and land manually. A little bit windy, but all good. We'll use the autopilot a bit more since it's a bit windy. Normally you would push this red button here. You cannot see my joysticks now, the camera is not working for that right now. Alright, time to disconnect. 500, disconnecting the autopilot. Now we're flying manually. Let's make a nice landing. Hopefully.
100 above.
100 above. Continue. Gonna aim for the...
Minimum.
Continue.
100.
Flight slow.
40. 30. 20. Retard.
Retard. Flare.
10. 5.
Reverse thrust. .80 knots. 60 knots and reverse thrust. Go back to idle. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Karlstad Airport. Oops. Hope you enjoyed the flight. I think this one was a good landing. We're gonna have a look and see what the landing rate was like. Where do we turn here? How does the taxiway looks like here? Seems like we were there in the middle. Do we have a like turning way here somewhere? Alright, we're gonna do a little... We're gonna turn here a little bit crazy, but we're gonna try it. Because we're gonna taxi all the way back. Let's see. Come on. Here we go. normally they probably have some like, I don't think this airport is default by Microsoft Flight Simulator, I think. So therefore we're gonna have to like turn the aircraft around manually like this without any proper signs. All good, I think. Alright, Scott, thank you so much for the follow and welcome. I'm gonna read your messages really soon, guys. Just gonna focus a little bit here on where to taxi. And we're gonna inform the Vatsim that we have vacated the runway so they know. We'll turn the taxiway here to the right. Alright, welcome to Karlstad Airport. Alright, let's see here. We'll hold short here for a little bit. Scandinavian 551 has vacated the runway and now taxiing. Okay, taxi lights off, on I mean, and not in the takeoff mode. Taxi lights and landing lights off, and off. All good. Okay, so now I can relax a little bit more here and read the chat. Hur mycket kostar en full A320 cockpit? Ja, jag vet inte. Det är jättemycket pengar. Alltså det finns jättemånga tillägg man kan köpa. Så där. Man kan ju köpa riktiga instrument och så. Säkert över 100 000. Det beror på liksom, det finns ju så mycket grejer man kan köpa till. Liksom, jag vet inte, typ över 100 000. Hur mycket jag har råd med? Ja, men typ över 100 000 lätt. Med alla knappar och så vidare. Från ett flygplan eller till en sim. Till sim. Ja, men där någonstans typ över 100 000. Where is the like gate here? I could bring the charts. Med alla knappar. Oj. Den simmen de har på OSM är certad av transportstilen kostar ungefär 10 miljoner. Jäklar. Ja. Det var mycket. Alltså när man bara ser den, hur mycket som krävs för att köra den. Den är riktigt häftig. Däremot grafiken där i är inte den bästa. Den kör typ Flight Simulator X, alltså den som var innan 2020. Typ. Men det är inte för grafiken man flyger utan det är för knapparna och så i planet där. Okay, we'll turn here. Go sharp turn. Stand 5. And I'm gonna look outside just to see that I align sort of decent. And let's have a look at the landing rate soon. Like the FPM, how good the landing was. And we can do a replay also, hopefully. If the recording is still working, which I believe it will be. And stop. Parking brake set. And we can do the... Alright, let's see. I'm gonna continue with the chat here a little bit to catch up. Precis, den de har på OSM kostar ungefär 10 miljoner. Galet. Du kan göra enklare med knappar hemma för allt mellan typ 100 000 till 1 miljon. Precis. Eller 10 000 till 1 miljon. Det beror på väldigt mycket på vad du ska ha, vilket märke och grejer, alla tillbehör och det är väldigt mycket. Okej, Dan, nu ska vi se. Scott, thank you so much for the follow. Henke Boy, väldigt smidigt att få sina roots där och sen bara synka i Neo V2. Verkligen, verkligen. Det är det. Det är väldigt smidigt. Eller var någonstans, i vilken? Alltså vänta här, jag missade en grej. Funkar gratisversionen av Simbrief bra för vanliga flygningar eller behöver man ha prenumerationen? Nej, gratisversionen för Simbrief funkar jättebra. Det som kan vara bra att ha sen, det är ju då Navigraph. Den kostar däremot typ 100 kronor i månaden någonstans. Men Simbrief funkar väldigt bra. Det finns ju liksom de här standardchartsen man kan använda annars här i. Som man liksom kan köra med. Men jag föredrar Navigraph, men det går också. Flight Jon, welcome Jon. Flight to Iceland, nice. That's a nice one. It takes about 3 hours from Stockholm to Iceland. We can do that sometime. Not this night because I need to work tomorrow. I would love to work as a pilot or something with aviation, but that's not the case yet now. So we are gonna have to sleep soon. Daniel, är du en riktig pilot? Studerar ATPL just nu? Under min paus såg jag din video. Okej, nice. Härligt. Häftigt, Daniel. Och var någonstans studerar du? Häftigt. ATPL, nu måste jag se vilket steg är det? Är det typ Cessna? Jon, can you fly to Iceland? Yes, we can fly to Iceland, but not this time. We can maybe have a look and see how the airport looks like there a little bit. But we cannot fly there this time because I need to sleep soon. Let's see. Flight to New York. I did that flight actually from Stockholm to New York. It took me 8 hours and 45 minutes with the Airbus A330. And I did recording, but the recording stopped, so I couldn't replay it and do a short video of it, unfortunately. But I might do that. We're going to fly from New York and continue our long journey, probably New York to Los Angeles, and then Los Angeles to Honolulu, Hawaii, and so on. We're going to do a world around the trip later on. Balkan Gaming ska sova. Vi hörs. Ha det så bra, Balkan, och tack så mycket för allt, och alltid lika trevligt att ha dig här, och vi får flyga tillsammans nästa gång kanske. Sov så gott och ha en bra dag. I'm already on my way. To New York. Very nice, very nice. André Low, det är certifikatet som är dyrast, tror jag, alltså att den blir realistiskt godkänd av Transportstyrelsen. Okej, jag förstår. Så alltså själva certifikatet för att man ska ha en flygsimulator, menar du? Freja, jag tror inte det finns en riktig gate, utan flygplanen parkerar framför huvudbyggnaden. Så är det nog, ja. Ja, men precis. Jag har varit där, alltså för typ 20 år sedan har jag varit på Karlstad flygplats eller någonting sånt. Jag har aldrig flugit ifrån den, men jag har hämtat personer som har flugit, eller varit med och hämtat personer som har flugit till Karlstad. Det stämmer nog, ja. Ser lite bilar där i alla fall. Nej, det är helt okej. Jag tror att det finns bättre scenery som ser mer realistisk ut, men det är helt okej. Let's see. Okej. Du kör på Gaybird. Det är en ESA-teori för kommersiell pilot och man gör 13 ämnen. Nice. Hur är Graybird? Nu ska vi se. De har jag också hört talas om och tittat till lite grann. Det är väl är det Norge som de kör? Eller var kör de någonstans? Och hur mycket kostar typ hela utbildningen, och hur har du finansierat det? Det skulle vara intressant att veta. För jag har räknat ut att jag var på OSM igår och kollade lite och flög och sådär. Skulle kosta cirka 1,2 miljoner för själva utbildningen. Men det verkade vara en bra utbildning så liksom. Men, ja, det är ju dyrt, men samtidigt så... Ja. Jag skulle gärna göra det, men jag vet bara inte hur jag ska finansiera ihop det. Okej. Men häftigt ändå, Daniel. Hur mycket har du då kvar av din utbildning? Och vilken kommer bli din basen? Eller ja, du har väl inget liksom, avtal än med några flygbolag. Men det kommer typ... Tobias Hansen, thank you so much for the follow. Tack så mycket, Tobias, för follow. LST, kan du landa i Halmstad? Ja, det kan jag göra. Men jag tror... vi kanske skulle kunna köra en kort flygning, men jag tror att det tar lite för lång tid. Jag tror vi får köra det en annan gång, för jag behöver jobba imorgon upp tidigt. Och Daniel, Aarhus i Danmark. Aha, okej, nice. Runt 1 miljon. CSN betalar runt 75%. Shit. 75%. För typ när jag var igår var det så här, ja men typ CSN tar typ 300 000, så var det typ en fjärdedel typ nästan. Eller lite mer då. Häftigt, Daniel. Cool. Du får gärna joina min Discord eller någonting, eller skriva på TikTok Messenger eller någonting sånt. Det vore kul att hålla kontakten lite. Jag har lite fler frågor typ. Då vi studerar utomlands. Nice. Kan du landa i Halmstad? Just det, vi kör den Halmstad nästa gång. Eller inte den här gången. Och Daniel, i oktober är det planerat, men får se med vädret. Okej. Nice. Ja, vädret kan ju vara väldigt ostabilt för den tidpunkten. Hoppas att det går bra med din... Att utbildningen går bra, så det är en väldigt tuff utbildning vad jag förstår som, men häftigt att du håller på att utbilda dig till pilot. Jon, are you going to fly anywhere else tonight? Daniel, följ dig nu och du kan alltid skriva. Tack så mycket, Daniel. Jon, are you going to fly anywhere else tonight? I don't know, guys. Maybe we should... What do you say? Should we do one more flight somewhere? Jon, can you fly to Keflavik? We can just have a look. We're gonna have a look at the landing first, and also the rating, how it was. Tack så mycket, Daniel, förresten, så att om jag inte sa det. Alright, so let's see. Clone 0 Keflavik BIKF. Let's first stop the recording and hope that the recording worked this time. Because like sometimes when I do the replay, it stops like mid-air for some reason. And if someone of you knows how to solve that, I would be really happy to know why. Now we're gonna think here. ATC Swede! Tjenare! Jag såg inte dig. Förlåt. Hoppas att allt är bra. Nu är jag hemma från mitt pass. Lugn kväll förutom Eurowings. Shit, jag hörde lite grann vad som hände. Du får gärna berätta mer. Shit. Ryanair och Eurowings var det någonting med, va? Yeah, running, let's do some trips with Boeing as well. Yes, Ranil, are you running 4K with 4090? Yes, I am. I am using a 4K monitor with the 4090 and streaming on it. And using actually free monitors. The other ones are just HD monitors at 1080 Pi or P. All good there. Alright, so let's see. We are gonna go to the Volanta. I think I answered all the questions for now. Now we have stopped this one. We're gonna leave this one there. There we go. Finish flight. Let's see what the FPM was on this one. Oh, it was a bit rough landing. I thought it was smoother. 381 FPM. That's a little bit rough. Okay, not the best landing, but alright. Real flight time was 31 minutes. Took us 31 minutes to fly here from Stockholm Arlanda. And let's do like this. We're gonna have a look at the replay landing, and then we can just have a look at Iceland. I wanted to see how Iceland looks like. I've been there once when I flew to New York in real life, but it was back in the year 2000. 25 years ago, when I was 12 years old. Alright, so let's see. We're gonna load the flight here. We're gonna load Karlstad. And we're gonna have a look at the landing from the outside and inside view to see how it was. I think that will be it, and then we'll go to the Iceland airport just to have a look there, do a little look around the airport, and then we'll fly somewhere else later this week. Alright. Let's load the flight, and it takes a little bit of time. So then it loads. There we are back at Arlanda, and now we're gonna move forward. Hopefully this recording has worked as intended. Alright, and we're gonna... Okay, it's playing now. Now it's on. That's good. And all the engines and so. Let's make sure we don't have chocks and cones here, because that usually happens. Okay, all good. Now we move forward with here. we'll click on, yeah, it's in pause. I really hope we did get to landing here. But no. You see? This is the issue. Like, why is it like this? We don't get the landing. So frustrating. Why? Why does it stop here? Why? We did the recording and like we get no notification. This is the issue I have. So now I can't do a short of this video. Ugh. Alex, kul att du var i OSM. Vilken instruktör fick du flyga med? Ja, det var jätteroligt där. Det var med Espen som jag flög. Vad jag förstår det som är han ny, eller ganska ny. Men han var trevlig och bra. Pratade lite norsk. Pratade lite norska. Är du... Ja men snälla. Så. Kör du självutbildningen där, Alex? Vi kanske har pratat förut men jag kommer inte ihåg just nu. Alex, han är jättechill, nice. Jo men han var trevlig. Problemet jag ville ju lägga ut på YouTube lite grann från själva flygningen. Så jag var så här, kan du flyga lite grann, ska jag bara filma lite med min... Men det var inga problem. Men det var så här, vänta jag vill flyga men jag vill filma. Vänta, okej, typ. Lite både och där. Jag fattade inte att det var så mycket som jag skulle få spaka själv. För tidigare har jag flugit en gång och då var det så här, ja men nu kan du få hålla i ratten lite grann. Okej, Alex, nice. Började i år så är det ny fortfarande, nice. Då är du en av de här klasserna som typ tittar ut och kanske när det kommer typ ett flygplan som flyger förbi, typ en 737 eller någonting sånt. Det sa de i alla fall där, typ att nya klasser brukar kolla ut typ när det kommer ett flyg. Hur trivs du med utbildningen och så? Och hur finansierade du utbildningen? Har du något tips? Det är egentligen det är min största grej som gör att jag inte kan, eller jag vet inte riktigt hur jag ska göra för att få ihop det. Men jag skulle vilja börja, det vore riktigt nice, men också lite så här, kanske är lite för gammal, men de sa ändå att men det finns vissa som är 45 år som går där typ. Men kul ändå, Alex, jag kanske kan i alla fall åka dit och filma någon gång när det flyger. Jag brukar ju planespotta ganska mycket. Colon says here, start recording short before landing. Yeah, I'll do that. I think I'll do like 2 flights, like 2 recordings. Alex, väldigt snabb takt, men msfs kan låna ut typ 344 000. Yes, okej. Och hur finansierar du resten då, typ, är min fråga. För man måste ändå betala typ 280 000 per termin liksom. Visst, det kan gå... Ja, men den är bra med 340 000 liksom. Det är ändå bra, en stor summa. Det är nice. Jag räknade ut att jag behöver typ 2 miljoner. Dels för själva utbildningen men också för att kunna ha omkostnader om man liksom har barn och hus och familj och sådär liksom, måste jag ändå kunna betala typ i 2 år. Så att jag vet inte om det är möjligt på något sätt för mig. Okay, let's go to Keflavik because the recording didn't work. We go to Iceland and have a look there how it looks. So Jon, ATC Swede, thank you so much for the member. 4-month member, ATC Swede. Wow, thank you so much. Tack så jättemycket ATC Swede. You can fly Göteborg to Had, it's only 38 minutes. Okay, let's do that. We fly to Göteborg to Had, it's that Halmstad. Let's do 1 extra flight. We're just gonna look out, I promised. Let's look out Keflavik Airport. Thank you so much, ATC Swede, for becoming or continuing to be a member and supporting me. I really appreciate it, and it helps me to continue what I do and maybe in the future become a pilot. So I hope that I like the income I get from here, that I will be able to pay some of it for becoming a pilot or taking some kind of license, and also do more plane spotting and so on. All right, so Keflavik, BIKF. Jon, do you only fly SAS planes or would you ever try Iceland airplanes? I love Iceland Air. I have flown Iceland Air myself in real life back in 2000. It's really nice, and I love the planes. I think it was a 757 I flew, and we can see. I don't think I had a livery. That's the thing, and I don't like they're using. Well, now they are using the A320. They just changed or replacing the one, but I don't think they have it here yet. So that's the. I don't think I have it now. They haven't added it to the livery there. That's why we can have a look just to see here. Do we like have? I think I might have found some, which I added manually from flightsim.to. But maybe that was just wheeling. Yeah, that's what wheeling. Almost the same colors, but yeah. So now I don't have Icelandair right now. Then I need to restart on the flight sim and so on. So we'll just live with it for now here. Let's just set the departure here. Start flight. We're gonna change it to daytime. I love Icelandair. I really like the 757s. I think they look so nice with the blue and yellow. I don't like the new colors that much. And the Airbus. I prefer the 757, but yeah, I understand that they need to replace the fleet. Alex, finns många äldre som börjar sent beror på person. Jag hade tur med att familj kunde hjälpa. Okej, nice Alex. Stort grattis. Och häftigt. Verkligen stort grattis. Och jag är säker på att det kommer bli aha, vänta. Hang on. We need to close this one, otherwise it will end flight. And then we'll try again. Because we had the replayer running, and that's why. Keflavik. We are gonna fly from Göteborg to Had. That's Halmstad, right? ATC Swede. Yeah, we'll set the gate here again. We'll try again. There we go. Okej, men det finns i alla fall hopp att det inte är för sent än så länge. Yes. Ja, men det är intressant att veta liksom hur olika finansierar det. För det är liksom så här, när jag var där igår, många var ju såklart yngre än mig. Och det är så här, om jag var 20, okej, om jag inte har några liksom familjer så där, som har den möjligheten. Så är så här, hur finansierar man det då liksom? Lite mer det som jag undrar. Och jag menar, när man är i den åldern, det är inte så ofta man kan få liksom separata lån, för ofta har man inget jobb innan och sådär. Bara lite intressant att veta hur folk har gjort. Men tack så mycket Alex, då vet jag lite grann i alla fall. Let's see, we'll go outside the plane here and we'll do a little drone mode. Iceland, welcome to Iceland and June. So are you from Reykjavik? Maybe. Let's have a little look here at Iceland, and then we're gonna fly from Göteborg to. So we are in the drone mode. This is the default airport. Not an add-on scenery. Look at the traffic there. It looks nice. And all the cars, like this is default. ATC Swede, it's not SAS real ops, but it's short. Yeah. No problem. So here they have a texture with a plane on it. That looks a bit weird. But I know there's an add-on for the flight sim. I've been thinking about buying it. I want to have all the add-on sceneries, of course. Well, most of them. There's a runway 19er. Nice with the mountains there. I mean, it looks nice. Looks really nice. Let's fly here sometime. Let's plan a flight and do this some other time. Don't have the time now to fly 3 hours. But this is nice. I've been here once. It's really nice. Alright. Alex, har du kollat modulära vägen? Kostar mycket mindre och du kan ta i egen takt. Ja, det kanske, jag tänker att det kanske är den vägen jag får gå. Typ börja ta PPL-certifikat eller någonting. Liksom, kostar typ 140, 145, 150 där någonstans. Så det kan vara ett alternativ. Precis, och då kan jag göra det i min egen takt. Så jag tänker då kan jag i alla fall börja där, ta PPL-certifikat, i alla fall komma ut i luften typ. Och se om det är någonting som jag typ vill fortsätta göra. Jag blev insläppt på Hässlö, den här flygklubben som ligger bredvid där, OSM Hässlö. Och då träffade jag en som sa att det finns ju andra alternativ liksom också som är billigare liksom och sådär. Och, ja. lite så. Men samtidigt så OSM verkar ju vara en väldigt bra och seriös utbildning. Det finns ju också den här trafikflygskolan i Lund. Men jag behöver komplettera med några ämnen då, typ fysik och lite så. Men ja, jag tror att jag ska börja göra ett aktivt val för att se vad jag kan göra för att bli pilot. Eller i alla fall jobba någonting inom pilot. Eller jobba någonting inom flyg. So, alright, let's fly then from Göteborg. Landvetter. ATC Swede, will you join the Vatsim and be my ATC? Or maybe you don't have time to join Vatsim as the controller. Okay, we are gonna fly from Landvetter, Göteborg, make another short flight here to Halmstad. Alright, we'll select the gate here. We'll take gate number 17, 19. I think that will look nice. Alright, we have the Scandinavian Airlines. Alright, start flight, and then we're gonna prepare the... whatever we're gonna prepare. The sim brief. What's the... Halmstad... ECA code, ECAO, ICAO. Oh, come on, can't even type correctly. ESMT, HUD, yeah, that's the correct one. ESMT, let's prepare a sim brief for that. Do we have someone on... We're not connected, okay. We'll have a look on the... Taking some time to load here. UC60, thank you so much for follow. Tack så mycket för follow. And Sia, welcome. Why is it taking so long to load? So by the way, guys, feel free to join me. Maybe we can fly in multiplayer mode now. We'll fly in Vatsim mode if there is someone there. Oh, come on. Come on, Flight Simulator. You can do this. Don't mess with me now, Flight Simulator. You've been good for a long, long time. Oh, okay, let's do it like this. Escape. We'll select another runway here, which is like the daytime, like morning, something like this. Gate 13, set as departure, and start flight. Come on, you can do it. Come on, Flight Simulator. I can see the plane there. Alright, Phoenix is starting up. That's a good sign. Let's go. Come on, just get me there. I can see the plane. Hello, Flight Simulator. We'll just be patient and wait for a little bit longer. So, not sure if there's something... What's going on here? Oh, ATC Swede. Sorry, not certified on Vatsim yet. Only controlling real life. that's quite hilarious. I mean, yeah, I'm sure you would do really good. I'm on Vatsim's list for ESGG. Okay, nice. So, okay, I thought you were... My mistake. I thought you were already done for Vatsim also. Oh, come on. Come on, load the game. No, I don't think it's going to load. Let's do like this. We'll select just another plane for now. We'll just take, I don't know, we'll take some small plane here. Just to, like this, save and back. Will you load that? Start flight. And from here we'll select, if this works, we'll select the other aircraft using DevOps modes. Let's close all the applications that we don't need in case that disturbs. Oh, it's really thinking. Closing some other apps on the side. Just make sure that nothing is... Come on, what's going on? Okay, enough of this. We'll do like this. It's not going to take that long time. We're going to quit the desktop and then restart the flight sim. That's going to go quite quick. It's not like the 2020, which takes time. There we go. Let's also close Vatsim for now. Vatsim radar file. We can close this one. Okay, and we'll try again. Flight simulator. So we're gonna fly. We can actually prepare the sim brief then. Let's see. Edit flight. We are gonna fly with Scandinavian 501, my usual call sign, just to make it easy to remember. We'll fly from... Where do we have it here? No, we're not going to fly from ESSA, ESGG, right, to ESMT. ESMT. There we go. Short flight. Oh, really short flight. Generate flight. Well, it seems like really short. I did fly this manually from Göteborg Landvetter to Borås. Took like 6 minutes. This is a short one, but fun one. Okay, let's do it. Generate flight. Flight has been generated. What's even the cruising altitude? 11,000 feet. Really short one. Okay. Flight simulator. Where are you? There you are. Let's see. So today I was on in an DC-3, Douglas DC-3 at Västerås, a real plane, and that was really nice. So the plane that I had, that particular plane was used in the D-Day invasion in 1944, I think 6th of June 1944. So that was pretty cool, and then it's been used as SAS flight and so on later on. It's 82 years old and it's called Daisy. I was actually offered to fly. Well, I can book my own flight ticket. Like it costs 1,000 crowns or something. It's not so expensive, but you also need to fill in a paper like that you understand that it's an older aircraft and it can eventually crash and cause damage to your life. Basically, you can die. So, yeah. I mean, of course, there's always a risk when you're flying. It's not 0%, but still, yeah. I don't know. I think I'll pass, but I can film it from the outside. But it was still very cool to be inside. Okay, let's see. We'll go to gate. Now, come on. Landvetter. And we'll go to gate 17. Try again. And now let's see. Will it load? I think so. I think it will load. Alex, thank you so much for the like. Tack så mycket, Alex. ATCC Swede, Metar, ESGG. That's Landvetter. Let's see, 112220 Zulu. So 1122, or how do we read it? Zulu, that's time, like. Alright, and 190 and 3 knots, Kavak 0806, QNH 1021. Alright, thank you so much, ATC Swede. Aron, kan man åka var som helst? Yes, I think it's loading now. Or was it just clouds coming up here? What's going on? Why doesn't it load? It's gonna load. I think so. I never had like the, well, sometimes it doesn't load, then I just try to restart and works fine now usually. Aron, kan man åka var som helst? Ja, i princip kan man åka var som helst. Det finns de flesta flygplatserna. Så det kan man göra. Det kan vara någonting med själva Phoenixen. Vi gör så här då. Ska vi flyga andra hållet då? Till Göteborg. Vi provar det. Vi gör så här. And så. Free flight. Vi ändrar och flyger tvärtom då. Se om det funkar bättre. Halmstad. I'm not sure if I have the add-on scenery for Halmstad or if there is one. Okay. Can they even... Yeah, they have a nice runway, it looks like. Where's the gates here? Ramp. Probably here, yeah. Yeah. Alright, well... Yeah. Put it there. Now then. Clouds. Phoenix is starting, that's a good sign. And then now then. Cologne 70, 11 May, okay, 11th of May, okay, 2220 Zulu, wind 193 knots, ceiling and visibility okay. Oh look, it loaded. Well, I think this might be the add-on, some add-on airport. Yes, we're gonna stop the engines. Live weather, now we're gonna use live weather, but not the live time. Something like this. Oh, we are at Halmstad Airport. Alright. And nice. Let's do a little drone mode just to have a look here a little bit how it looks like. We're gonna do a cold and start. Cold and dark. Activate. Landing gear down, flaps up, engines off. Okay, good. Showcase. Let's just see inside. Do they have it modeled here? It doesn't say Halmstad anywhere. But this one looks, this is not the default scenery, this is some add-on I've got. Oh, it says Halmstad probably outside here. Yeah, Halmstad City Airport, nice. Never been here. I've been to Halmstad but not to the airport. Alright, not super detailed here but all good. I think this was a freeware add-on scenery. Nice here with the red building and cars and so on. Alright, nice. Let's see, we'll go back to the plane and we'll go inside. External view, we'll go to cockpit. No, cockpit, there we go. Now we're gonna have to change the flight plan because we had it reversed. Let's see, sim brief and edit flight. Alright, same call sign and number when it's loaded, hopefully. Come on. There we go. ESMT to ESGG. ESGG. There we go. Okay. Where is the cruising? Like, oh, we haven't generated it yet. Okay, let's see. Short little nice flight to Göteborg. 12,000 feet. Alright, we are going to depart here from runway 01. Alright, all good. Let's go. Let's start. And we are... Like, do we have someone on Vatsim now? Vatsim radar. How does it look here? We do have Is that me? No, that's Göteborg. Okay, yeah, we'll fly on. We'll connect to Vatsim. We're gonna then first go to Volanta. Actually, let's do like this. We prepare the aircraft a little bit here first, so it doesn't take too long to load up. External power on, batteries on. I'll turn on the fuel pumps already. There we go. Definitely not doing everything in order here, and just to get it flying. All right. There we go. APU bleed, pilot heat, master switch. We'll wait a little bit. Start. Emergency lights armed and non-smoking on. Seatbelt sign on. Cruise supply on. Ground control on. Alright, good. And we'll leave it like that for now. All good. Now we'll go back to the sim brief very soon. Constraints on. VOR set to 1 there. All good. And PVS auto, there we go. Alright, import, there we go. Alright, ESMT to ESGG, correct. Let me think, what was I doing? Vatsim, we're gonna connect to Vatsim. We don't have any airspace, but we do have some other planes, so okay, it might be nice to see someone. Volanta. There we have Volanta. We're gonna do a new flight, plan a new flight, and OEKAU. There we go. And route, import from flight sim brief. There we go. Report Vatsim. No, trial. Okay. File plan. File. Enjoy your flight. Now we connect to Vatsim. vPilot program is needed. And there we have it. And let's see. Connect. Scania 551 A320. Connect. Now we are connected to Vatsim, but we don't have anyone here. Okay, all good. Let's see. We had some metro information from you, ATC Swede, and so on. Let's see, where was it? Where I lost the chat. There we go. 1 a.m. Central European time. That's late. Yes, we'll do a quick flight here. Then I need to sleep, but we'll manage. All right. So we got some information. Karlstad 11 May 2022. Zulu, wind 193 knots, ceiling and visibility okay, temperature 8 degrees, dew point 6, QNH 1021, ATC Swede, ESMT, same there, variable winds 3 knots, and QNH 1021, using runway 01. Alright, we'll set the QNH to 1021, 1021, set, 1021. Don't know what's the transition altitude, is it 5,000 or something here? I'll look at the chart otherwise. 1019, 1021. 1021, 1021, 1021. Check. All good. Let's go. Actually, we have imported the sim brief there. Mass and balance will import the passengers. That sounds good. Instant. 180 passengers loaded. We have planned the cargo for 4,400 and we got 4,400 loaded, 4,300 kilo in tanks and 4,300 planned and in tanks. All good. Send to the MCDU. Success. We'll have a departure perf and we'll get a check at the sim brief flight plan. We're gonna departure from 108 VAC 3K if that's 1 plus F here. Sync, weather temperature is 7 degrees. Sync. Okay, calculate. Send to the MCDU. Wind 070 at 4 knots. All good. We sent to the MCDU. Also all good there. What am I thinking here? We'll go to the MCDU. Transition altitude 5,000 feet. Irina line 5 minutes. Okay, and let's go here. FMGC. No, wrong one. My mistake. Init request. Now done. There we go. Thank you. Don't need more problems. Scandinavian 551 is our call sign. Cost index, we have a cost index of, yeah, what do we have? Sim brief, where are you? Cost index of 30. Altitude 120. 120 for the cruising altitude. And we're gonna get the wind request. And I'm gonna go back to chat so you can see. Cologne 70, late for ATC on Vatsim. ATC Swede, what stand are you at? That's a good question. Where are we? Oh, it's just the APU that started. Okay, good. I was like, why are the engines running? Which stand is this? It doesn't say here. Yeah, stand 2. Stand 2. Wind request. Yeah, I wish the ATC would be more like... Usually they go flying around 10 or maybe 11 sometimes. But yeah, it would be nice if they stayed away a little bit later. Alright, runway 01 for departure. Back 3 kilo. I think that was the correct one. Back 3 kilo, correct. We're gonna prepare the landing already. Insert temperature. Or insert temperature. Okay, all good. And now we'll go here to Göteborg arrival. We're gonna land at which one? Oh, it's gonna be a long taxi. Oh shit. Okay. Oh well, we'll manage. We'll do a quick taxing. Let's see. ILS for arrival. Which one did we have? We'll check the sim brief. 03. Please tell me we have ILS there. Okay, good. In both directions. And we are gonna land. No, use the star. Which star are we gonna use? Sim brief. Where did you go? There we go. Using the RQ1. Oh, RQ1Q. RQ1Q. There we go. Insert. All good. And the IR in a line in 2 minutes. Soon there. And let's think here. We can. Let's just connect the for pushback already. We are all.
This parking is too small for
Of course. We're gonna customize the airport position. I believe that
This
is.
parking is too small for your aircraft.
Yeah. So what you do then? You click this little airplane there, apply, and that should solve it. Yeah. And prepare for pushback and departure. Doesn't matter. Scandinavian Airlines. Handling by SS. We'll arm the throttle in idle. Landing gear down, engine shut off, all good. Flaps up. Reset the trim. Rudder trim. And let's turn on the transponder. Also, yeah, we're not on the Vatsim, but I think the default one is 2200 when we are on Unicom. 122.8. We are 122.8. So yeah, we're not gonna like, we don't have anyone here, so yeah. Wipe has been inserted. Departure check completed. Okay, all good. Iron in line in 1 minute. Let's try and do a recording here again of the replayer. And we'll call this one Gbg for Göteborg. Locking gear. Thank you very much. Or we should disconnect the GPU. ATC Swede, so taxi is Zulu to Yankee, hold short Yankee. Alright, roger that, ATC Swede. Let's see. Let me just bring up a map here, so I follow along. Navigraph. We are at Karlstad, start, and we have the airport info here. Let's see if we can zoom in and see The taxi Zulu to hold short Yankee for 03. Oh, okay, for 03. Hang on, which one are we departing from? 01, right? No. Hang on. Which one did we select? Sim brief. Also, what did it say? Oh, come on. Where did my sim brief go? Get back there. It doesn't show. It doesn't want to show. Okay. Still not on a Vatsim. Okay. We'll do it like this. Have a look here. What did we select here? 01 for departure. Iron line. Nice. Alright. Constraint on. Check. And we are now gonna... Yeah, let's have a look at 01. Oh, that's perfect. It's just here. We'll just... Yeah, taxi right straight to the runway here. Oh, it's right there. Very convenient. Okay, let's see. Terrain on and on. We are set and everything is good here. We should disconnect the GPU. APU is running and ground crew services. GPU disconnect. Chocks and cones. Release that. Okay, and you can just push me to the left. Okay, and that will be, I think, continue pushback. Okay. ATC speed. Sorry, that was Göteborg. You're flying from head. Yeah, that's no problem. I understood later that it was the Göteborg you meant there. No problem. We were planning to release parking brake. All right, we're starting the engines. Starting the number 2 engine. The weather looks like a little bit cloudy. But still alright. Oh, we forgot to turn on the beacon lights. We're about to move. No, we didn't. Oh, good. And turn on the strobe lights. And we'll wait with the taxi light, wing lights. We'll turn on the Navin logo. It looks a little bit dark when we are in the clouds. Alright. What's this error message? Engine over limit. We'll be fine. It's on its way. It's coming there. Yeah, and to here, it's on its way. Oh, that's... I think we just managed to do that, like, avoid it. Yeah, okay, it just looks closer than it was. All good. Otherwise, you would be fired. Set parking brakes. We'll start the other engine. Set it up for 1. Chris, greetings from Air Canada 767. Good evening. How are you doing? Are you where are you flying to and from? Air Canada, nice. 767. That's a nice flight. That's a nice aircraft. The 767. I've been flying it before, like in real life. Confirmation of good engine start. Yeah, we just confirm it now to get them out of the way.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start.
Normally we need to check a bit more that everything is fine here, but all good. Seems to be some, I don't know, clear message. And you must 2 off. It's not off. And you must 2 is on.
Unlocking gear.
Is there something wrong with the engines? No. Gotta be good. It's not just started here. Something is going on here. Engines 19.5. It's not really, the engines are not running the way they are. Or side stick fault, error message. Just we'll clear that. Wait, what does it say here? Engine 1 start fault. Okay, let's try it again then. Start, we have it, we start here. Engine start, starting number engine 2. Now it seems like it's starting here. %, 20% N2, 21. Chris flew from Montreal to Winnipeg. All right, nice. How long is that flight? Seems like a shorter flight if I'm know my geography decent. All right. Now it seems like it's on its way to start the engines normally. So the XX is not running. This seems fine, like a normal. Yeah, there we go. Much better. Alright, engine number 2 is running. We'll do the same for engine number 1. Is your start for go to Göteborg, Topla or Risma? Let's see. Good question, ATC Swede. There we go, now we have the same brief working again. Right, we have the RQ1Q, and let's see here. RQ, what did you say? Topla or Risma? Vakta. Let's have a look here. We did set the arrival runway 03, ILS runway 03. And we had to start to ARC U1Q. Let's see, Cologne 70, Winnipeg is Mid-County, I think. What's Mid-County? Is that the name of the city, or? I recognize Winnipeg. Montreal, I know, that's Canada, right? Alright, all good here. We can now, the engines are now running fine. We can now turn off the APU heat and master switch. All good. They have disconnected here. We'll turn on the taxi lights. And we are ready to start taxiing. Seatbelt sign is on and also non-smoking. Flaps set to 1. All good. Right, then we are finally ready to start taxiing. Release the parking brake. We're gonna set the max auto brake for ejected takeoff in case of anything happens. Alright, goodbye Halmstad. Oh, Winnipeg is still Canada. Okay. I was unsure, like, I don't know too much about Canada and the United States, really. Thank you, Column 70. Middle of the continent. Okay. I see. Nice. I should fly to Canada soon. Or actually, we flew over Canada when I flew to New York. Holding short of runway 01. Alright, we're clear for takeoff. The ATC says, I believe. Actually, we're still in Vatsim, so we should actually mention something. Vatsim. No, wrong one. All good here. Vatsim. We are on Unicom 122.8. 122.8 there, all good. And we have the everything on there. Scandinavian 551 is now departing from runway 01 at Halmstad Airport. Something like that. I don't know. Sounds good. Takeoff config. Check. All good. Let's taxi to the runway. Here's the runway. Ready for takeoff. Or clear for takeoff. It's gonna be a short flight. Short flight to Göteborg, so let's make a nice landing using real live weather. Some birds in the sky, all good. This looks really nice. Right, lined up. Let's take off. Holding the brakes, 40% N1. There we go. Full throttle. $120. Oops. B1. Rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Let's take a print screen. Goodbye, Halmstad Airport. Okay, back here. Lever climb. Lever climb. We'll retract the flaps. Autopilot on. We'll turn to the right soon. Disarm the spoilers. And yeah, we can set the QNH to STD. STD. This is gonna be a really short flight. 5,000 feet, we'll climb directly to, what was it, 12,000 feet was the cruise altitude. And there we have Halmstad, or just outside of Halmstad. Be right back, just to the dog. We have a little bit of assistance here. We have some error message, that's still fine. Clear. Alright, let's have a look. We have the top of climb here. Oh, let me just fix this. Alright, sorry guys, back. The dog needed to go outside. All good. Alright, we're at 10,000 feet. Autopilot is still alright. Let's see where we have. Yeah, the co-pilot. Nice one. So approach top lot 2, arrival to GD 731, and then runway 03. Okay, top lot 2. Oh dear. But what would be. Hang on, the same brief says different. Okay, so I'm gonna. Let's see, flight plan. We're soon at top of the climb. GD 731. Okay, we're gonna change the. How do we change that then? Let's go here. Arrival, Topla. That's 03. Star. Can we click there? How do we change the star? Enter destination data. Yes. Okay. What if we do like VS approach? If we do like. Let's just take the ILS-21 for now, like this. Insert, blah blah blah. And now we're gonna change it back, so we'll have the change it here again, and we'll take the ILS runway 03. Then we get the different stars. What did you say? Top. Oh, there is no Topla. Wait. MNR. Okay, it's okay. Don't want to confuse you. Let's just we'll take the same brief. I need to work on that later. Okay, RQ1Q. Then we'll use that one again. No. Ha, all good. All right, we can do this. Let's see. Temporary race. Now we're gonna go back here, flight plan, and we'll set the arrival for runway 01. RQ1QS. RQS. Let's see which one have it. Oh, ILS 03. RQ1Q. That one. Okay. Insert. Now, how does this flight plan look? Insert. Okay. Please select heading to track first. Okay. Of course. And let's see. This is a good something to learn. GD630. Arcus. GD6. Okay, we need to select heading. Oh, like 280 degrees-ish. Actually, the heading right now is fine, but then we're gonna turn to the left. No worries, ATC Swede. I need to learn how to do it. Actually, we can now maybe set direct to GD630. And we need to like push the. Oh, now it's flying the wrong one. Heading 294. There we go. Now I think it's. Yeah. Now it's trying to do the other thing. Let's see. There. And now how do we get it green? Like now it's dotted. How do we get it non-dotted? We'll do direct to Arceus. Now we'll do the GD630. Insert. There we go. Now we got it. All good. Okay, time to start the descent. Restrictions. Flight level 100 and then 5,000. Okay. $100. The time to start the descent. We don't care about the landing lights that we forgot to turn off due to the dog caused some disturbance. Taxi lights can come off at least. Okay. And we've been below 10,000 feet, so alright. Well, this is beautiful. Lots of clouds. Seems to be cloud there. Oh, we're gonna prepare the destination data, like landing, everything. Right, so let's see. We'll get here, arrival perf. We're gonna land at runway 03, was it? Sim brief. Come on, sim brief. Yeah, runway 03. Okay. Landing weight, refresh METAR, apply METAR, variable winds at 0 knots, 7 degrees, and QNH 1020. Let's enter the QNH already. Here we are at 10,000 feet, all good. 1020, QNH 1020, QNH, and STD 1020. 1020, 1020, 1020, all good, check, check, check. And time to descend to 5,000 feet. Let's use some vertical speed here, take 2,100 or something. Right, then we're gonna enter the destination data. Oh no, speed limit exceeded. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we should be below 250 knots. We can use some spoilers. Like that. To reduce the speed a bit. And we are at 9,000 feet, descending to 5,000. We should increase this vertical speed. And really prepare everything we need for the runway 03 landing weight. And we are at, what does it say? 66,300 minus 3,400. Calculator. And 66,300 minus 3,440. Oops. 66,300 minus 3,440. 62.8 is our expected landing weight. And 62.8. There we go. We can use a low auto brake here. And full flap and so on. QNH 1020, 7 degrees. Let's go here to the perf page. And next phase, QNH 1020, and it was 7 degrees. Winds were variables, so 000 at 0 knots. Alright, Barrow. Let's have a look here. The charts. Halmstad, we left Halmstad already. Landvetter. ILS runway 03, and we're gonna intercept the glide stop at 3,000 feet, and then runway, well, DH 678 for Barrow. 678 Barrow, check. And in case we need to do a and we are at 5,000 feet, time to descend to 3,000 feet. And we have a speed restriction of 200 knots. Speed brake still out. Yes, I know, all good. And 3,000 feet here. Alright, let's see. If need to do a go around, missed approach, climb straight ahead to 3,000 feet, radar vectoring for new approach. Okay, 3,000, we're gonna enter it here, 3,000 feet. Yes, cabin crew, you're ready to prepared for landing. Nice. There we go, there we go, there we go. Flight plan. Hello, Captain. Cabin crew is ready for...
The cabin is now secure for landing.
Secure for landing, alright. Actually, we are in Vatsim, so maybe we should, like... Yeah, we'll tell them later. Like, there's no one active right now anyway. We're still in Unicom. All good. Alright, here we are at 3,000 feet, and we have now we can retract the speed spoilers and arm them instead. Low for auto brake. Lights are on. Good. Looks like it's gonna be a little bit cloudy. Or maybe not. So intercepting the glide slope at 3,000 feet. Oh, we need to turn on the LS, and there we go. We can activate the approach phase. Perf. Okay, we cannot do that anymore, it seems like. Alright. Set flap 1. And soon comes the glide slope and localizer. We have the speed restriction at 200 knots and seems all good. Below 200 knots, we'll set the flaps 2 now. Flap 2 set. Let's see if we have the runway in sight. Not yet. A little bit cloudy, but it's gonna be fine. Let's increase the speed here a little bit to like 170 something. Oh, ATC Swede. Sorry, we don't get commercial flights this late. Mostly cargo. They use slightly different flight plans. Sorry for confusion. No problem. No problem. I need to like. This is really cool. Like real world things that I don't know about. Like. No problem. It's good for me to learn how it works. I was just confused. Like Topla, I couldn't find Topla, and so I was like, why? All good. Det är lugnt ATC. Alright. Approach. We'll set the manage speed now. What is it called? We are descending. We have intercepted the runway. The runway is still not in sight. A little bit cloudy. Alright, we can soon take out the landing gear. If we see the runway in sight, landing gear down. Landing gear down, check. Alright, we'll set the full flap. Now you're ready to land. Looks quite nice. Alright, back to the cockpit. 1,000 feet. Landing speed at 140. Flaps full. Check. We have the low auto brake. I'm gonna disconnect the autopilot soon. Landing lights on and everything good there. Seatbelt sign on and so on. Alright, time to disconnect the autopilot. Alright, I get control of the plane. 500.
100 above.
A little bit too high. Too high.
Minimum.
Continue.
$100. 50. 40. 30.
Come on.
20. Retard.
Retard.
Retard. 5.
Reverse thrust. $80 knots. $60 knots. Reverse thrust. Go to idle. And flaps to 1. Alright, I think it was a little bit rough landing, but we'll see what it says afterwards. Okay, ATC speed. You can exit at Echo, cross Yankee, and park where you want. Okay. Did I miss one? No. Let's see. Is this Echo? Hopefully it's marked well here. That's Foxtrot, right? Yeah, Foxtrot. So hopefully next one is Echo. Better be. I could, of course, check the chart, but let's try to do it the proper way. Well, looking at the chart is good also. Is this Echo? Is this Yankee? Is the next one Echo? Okay, taxi chart, where are you? Echo, we missed the Echo because we used a medium or low outer brake. So we're gonna use the Foxtrot here. Can I turn on the Foxtrot? Or Yankee? I'll turn here to Yankee because we're on Vatsim, so let's just clear the runway. Scandinavian 501 has vacated the runway at Göteborg. Okay, and let's see. You can exit across Yankee and park where you want. Okay, so we're just gonna cross it here. Let's turn off the landing lights. Taxi lights goes on, and yep, all good. And it's clear and clear, all good. Turn off the LS. Alright, we'll turn here then. And we'll take any, oops, birds are gonna, yeah, all good. We'll take the stand number 12 here. Actually, no, I want to see the Göteborg sign, so further on. I think the Göteborg Landvetter airport sign is there. In the middle, sort of. We'll take the stand number 17, or gate 17. 16 and 17 comes here. There we go. So we get the Göteborg Landvetter Airport sign. Looks nice. And the Scandic Hotel. Alright, we'll park there. And we'll make sure that the GPU is connected. And that it's on, external power on, and now we'll turn off the engines. All good. We can just dismiss the deboarding. Alright, so that was nice. Let's have a look at the landing. Let's see. Finish flight, review. Karlstad 0, well done. Thank you so much. I think the landing was rough. My guess would be like 500 FPM here. I don't know, it felt rough. Oh, okay, not far away. Minus 423. I need to practice a bit more on the landings. Sometimes I get them good, but not this time. It's when I disconnect the autopilot and do a manual landing, and I need to like flare a bit more, I think, and also, yeah. Oh well, it's still okay. And let's have a look at the flight from the outside view. Like the landing, if it works. Let's try that now. We're gonna... I wonder if it has something to connect with Volanta. Let's try it this time. Like, do it like this. Oh, actually, no. Cancel. Pause the recording. Then we're gonna go back. Load the flight and have a look at the outside view and inside view if we can. Hopefully it has recorded the flight, the entire flight now. Load. GPG, that's the one we called it. And let's be outside of the aircraft, otherwise it's gonna sound because of the engines are not running and so on. Alright, back at Karlstad, and we'll do the replay here. I guess it took a little bit time here. I think it takes a little bit time to load, so let's wait a little bit here. Please. Nice. Okay, I think we have the landing. Yeah. Oh, look at this. This is just because it hasn't loaded the... Oh, no. Hang on. You see this? We have the chocks and cones, like... Looks really ugly. And the engines are... not running. Let's just do like this. Let's just do like this. Yank. And we'll get back there on the ground. There. And we'll play from here like this. There. And then go inside here and panel state. And let's make sure it's ready. Activate. There we go. And chocks and cones. We'll wait a little bit here. And this is the interesting thing. Like when I turn it on here, that's when the AP, this, you see this tail, like the rudder. Then it's turned to the, like this is the default when it's not running, but now it is running, and then it turns to the, So when you see the replays on the shorts and the tail, it's, yeah, I don't know how to solve it. But anyway, all good. We don't need that for now. So we'll go back to the landing phase. We'll let everything load. Alright, this is nice. Oh, okay. We came in a little bit hard, like with the back wheels. So I need to practice on that. And now let's also have a view here from the inside a little bit. Like there. Colon 70, thank you so much for the well done. And thank you so much for the support, guys. Oops. Oh. There's some button when I move it around that just stops here, so it's connected to the recorder. Okay. It looks quite realistic. I'm really impressed with the clouds. Like they did a really good job here with the clouds. Colin says here, funny flexing wings. Yeah, it's a little bit interesting. Oh well. And the reverse thrust is working. Where's the airport? Alright, well, that's it, guys. So, ATC Swede, tack så mycket. Thank you so much for being here. And we did a route, Karlstad to Göteborg. And thank you so much for the support and everything. And Cologne Sensiri, Cologne Sensiri, 7-0. I'm getting tired. Freezing, they are cold. Yeah, they probably are, the wings. Oh, now I did move something around. Yeah, but it's been fun, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you soon again. I probably won't stream tomorrow, but let me think. Yeah, I need to be at work on Wednesday, so it will probably be Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening, because then I don't have to be at work at on Thursday. I might even do a little stream from Arlanda on Saturday. No, not Saturday, Wednesday. So we'll see, depending on the weather and everything. But I'll be streaming otherwise in the evening. So we'll think of a flight to do. And see you next time, guys. So thank you so much for being here and all the support. And take care. Have a nice evening, everyone, and good night and good morning in case you are somewhere else in the world. Alright. Bye for now, guys. Yeah, see you, Cologne 70. And thank you. See you next time, and happy flying until then. And let me just find where to stop the stream. There we go. Alright, guys, bye for now.